forgot to go live in the red place. Yeah. You made a tofu toasty. You're in love. Tom, I had one for lunch too. Well, it wasn't a toasty. It was just in a sandwich. But I'd fried up the tofu and I put it inside the sandwich with some sauce and some nooch. It was really good. Those people just ain't creative. Bloop. Big bloop, Ludo. Emphasis on the bloop part, yes. And there are people that just aren't creative, so they like the story, which is totally fine too. Totally fine too. But I think that with a game like this, where they're handing you a lot of creative freedom, a lot of people should probably try up a little and see if they can. Again, up on, you're welcome. The story of Pocopia is the tutorial, right? Because Galaxy Pig, it takes you. Well, it took me, I think, under 100 hours, mostly because I got distracted decorating and stuff. But the first 100 hours of the game, like, here's a new ability every few hours or something, teaching you new gameplay aspects, right? Games finish, you get Magnet Rise. Here you go, freedom. Go enjoy, you know. Jelly, take me a daily recall. Jelly, what do you have for dinner today? You're good. I'm glad to hear it. What are you up to? Tell me everything. Welcome back, Stitchy. How was the dishes? Minecraft is the tutorial. You know what, Tom? I know you're probably trolling, but you're not. If you've played Minecraft, you can take those same kind of skills that you had when you played Minecraft and apply them when you play something like Pocopia. It's still a voxel world. It's still cubes. It's still boxes. You have to take into consideration things aren't going to be round. You can't just have a circular building. If you want to give edges, corners, or whatever to something, you have to calculate the number of cubes to put in which direction, because you know, from a distance that gives the appearance of a curve, right? That's something you'd learn in Minecraft, because everyone's watched the videos or the tutorials on how to do a circle in Minecraft, right? You can apply that same knowledge in Pocopia. You so many good, sexy blocks of tofu staring at me in the fridge. My turn next. Hangry, you should start sharing your food creations in Discord if you want. Easy. Luckily, the curry wasn't stuck to the bottom of the pan. How long was the curry at the bottom of the pan? Because I find as long as I get to it quick enough, it's okay. Sometimes when I'm cooking, before I even sit down to eat my food, I put the pan in the sink, fill it with water just so nothing can stick to it. You were not trolling. You were not, Tom. No, I believed you. Hi, Mr. Dragon. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. You're making a tofu and tempeh rice paper rolls actually over the weekend. And I'm assuming you will be giving us updates, Hangry, and cute little photos. Please and thank you. I like seeing, regardless of what it is people are eating, I like to see what people make. It's exciting to see people aren't just ordering food, you know. You're moving in. I think we should all move in. Hi, Alexina. Hi, welcome in. Not really all that creative for decorating, so I appreciate games giving you ideas to get you started. Like the habitats that are pre-built stuff with Pocopia or the Dream Snap themes with examples in DDV. If you can take inspiration and try and apply it yourself, that helps a lot, right? Because sometimes it's hard to come up with an initial idea and be like, this is what I want to build. But if you can see inspiration, or if you, for example, if you're recreating Pokemon stuff in Pocopia, you'd be like, oh, I know what a Pokemon Center looks like if I was to rebuild one. Or I know what this town layout should be. I know what these buildings should look like, right? And then from memory, you can just be a little bit more creative and go up from that, right? Hi, Red. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Yes, you can do that. Please do, Hangry. There was a Pokemon chat. Is it still there? There is a seal if anyone wants it. But yes, it's nice to be creative. It's also nice if it gives you inspiration too, so that you have something to work off of. That's what I did. Smart Stitchy. I've learned from my own mistakes of sometimes leaving stuff on the stovetop, because even if the heat's off, it still burns it into the pan, and then I end up having to scrub it. I don't want to. Different kinds of creativity. Some people are creative with numbers and excel at math, or game-wise, they're very creative like equipment builds in games. I think all types of creative align with Pocopia. I think Pocopia is design creative, which I love. And I think I completely understand you there, because there are some games that I play that are different types of creative that I don't enjoy as much, mostly because that creative side doesn't resonate with me. If I can be creative, like aesthetics-wise and building-wise, I enjoy that, but some games are creative in other ways, and it's not as entertaining to me, though others might enjoy it just as much, right? You go to Hangry's. Let's all go to Hangry's and not Tom's. Love showing people how my life is indefinitely better than theirs. I'll post it. Hangry, but will I feel the same way, or will I still look down on you, Hangry? Because you're 3 foot taller than me. I mean, shorter than me. Imagine if Hangry was 3 foot taller than me. Hangry, you just got much more attractive in my eyes. Did you see that? My eyes literally started glistening. Bottom of the pan curry is good to leave until next time. Then you don't need to season it. Tom, you're just saying leave it there and just cook on top of it? That's almost disgusting. Hi, Yuki. How you welcome in? How you doing? The minute it came off the hob, smart. Just in case, because the second you put it down to like plate up your food, that's it. Food's burnt onto the bottom of it. Take the anti-fart spray. I think hangry might need some of, well, we might need that for seeing hangry, right? Multipass. Exactly, Luda. Maybe you should reconsider. There's a lot of farting going on, so yeah. Are you a fart love? For your Dutch ovens making bread. You know what? You could probably still bake bread with hangry. Yeah. You do pans. Maybe treat yourself one day. I always find that pans, they have a life, they do have a life cycle where they get to a point where it's like, why can I remove this burn-in charcoal thing at the bottom of this pan? I think it's time for a new one, you know. Hi, Bowser. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. You're not good at visualizing what I'd like to place. You'd like the place to look like. So I just use small areas that already decorate for quests and expand on them. Or look at the items that I have at hand and think, what will these things fit into together? That's also valid because you know when people do like Minecraft, right? They have their block palettes, right? They're like, oh, this block looks good with this block, and then they find other blocks which work together, and they use that for one small detailed build, and then work out from there with others, right? Totally valid too. Hi, Gandhi. Yes, you may. Hi, Kenty. Hi, Galarian boy. Hi, welcome in. Quinn, say hi, sending all the love. We appreciate you. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing Thursday. Hope you do well. Come on, Lumberjack. I'm here to chop your wood. You're welcome. Hi, Yuki. Thank you for the 3 streams, Rick. I appreciate you. How are you doing? Love Tool. Yes, but not hangry. He's tiny. I think Wolf Dad likes strategy games because he has fun coming with the competitive strategy. So I can see how he was bored with Pocopia. You know, Galaxy Pig, I feel that. I love games like Sid Meier's Civilization games. Those I love because they somehow merge a little bit of the obviously it's strategy games, but they still have some creative kind of aesthetics to it, right? Because where you place your buildings influences the look of your city. So I always try and make them look cute. I have my little farms, I have my roads leading out, and I was like, let's make it look aesthetic, right? Sure, I want to make money in the game, but I also want my town to look cute too. And the game lets you do that, and I quite like that. There are other games like that, other 4X games which do the same. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it, Yuki. I'm also doing well. We're just vibing with some Final Fantasy music, but this is very loud. I'm turning this down. Thank you. I appreciate you, Final Fantasy 9, but that was very loud. Leave it on the pan to mature, turn crusty and crunchy. What Tom said. Yeah, let's put him on the pan and make him crusty or something. Galarian boy, thank you for your daily reply. I appreciate you. Break bread with hangry. Never. No, not break bread. Just bake it. Yeah, just share it with him. Or at least be civil. Just fart on him. Many ways to approach decorating creativity. Yes. And I definitely think inspiration is important. For sure. You know it's bad when I type something and delete it. Oh, hangry. Can we delete you? You're bad. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A handsome Brit Rick. I don't know. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm going to say 3 chucks of wood. Woodchucks. Chucks of wood. I don't know. What is it? What are we... It's making pieces of wood, right? It's 3 pieces of wood, right? Hi, Dorina. Hi, welcome in. Nicest shirt, safe for us, Rick. Dorina, I always wear my nice shirts for you. 5. Oh, Gandhi says 5. That's a little bit more than me. You have Anphatasia. Anything that's to do with creating things from memory without seeing an object / place is hard. It's the worst level of it. You see no shapes / colors in your head. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing, but I could see this. It's definitely the difference between remembering something in your head and recreating what you remember and almost needing a visual cue or a reference to go off of, right? I see. Interesting. I have whatever that is, but in reverse, and it's with food. With food. Like, in my head, I can smell and taste ingredients and flavors, so I know how to pair them together. So when I'm making something, in my head, I'm like, oh, this needs this flavor. Let me add pickle juice And then when I try, I'm like, yes, of course, pickle juice was the exact flavor that I was missing from this recipe. Whatever that is, whatever that is, that's what my brain does when I cook. And I don't know how it works, but what's the word? You don't freeball cooking, but whatever that is. Yeah. That thing right there. Again, you think for the 90 stream streak. Look at you. Come on, just delete Hangry. He just vanishes. Nice try. You can try this. Come on, vanish. I don't think that does anything here, right? That isn't Gandy stream, but not here, right? By the way, Rick, I don't know if I loaded the playtest wrong, but it has some things from the demo, but it's missing some things that I don't know what to do. Missing some of the things. So it loaded different from the demo. I actually haven't played the playtest yet. Tom was just streaming it. I would assume the playtest is starting you from the beginning with nothing, whereas the demo started you from the beginning with everything unlocked to showcase it, right? So you probably didn't have anything unlocked from the beginning of the game because you don't normally start with anything in the House Flipper games, right? You do the jobs and then you unlock new stuff. And then once you've unlocked it, obviously, then you can work with it. I think that might be what the case was. Even the command vanish realm doesn't want you. It definitely doesn't. It sent you back, right? Hi, David. Thank you for the 90 stream streak, David. I appreciate you. Look at you both. You ain't getting with the 90 swim twix. You're an artist, always need a reference. You don't even dream in pictures. At least you know what it is, and you always need a reference, right? You're not gonna force yourself to struggle by, okay, let me try and do this from memory. It's like, no, I need a reference. Please give it to me right the second. Slaps the person who won't give you a reference, You got to go walk on Oma for the workshop I'm in. Boo! See you later. Of course, Serena. Go have fun. There is a woodchuck song. Was it not what I was singing? Did I not just sing the woodchuck song? If not, that should have been it. That was my rendition of, right? I'm a really, really good woodchuck singer. David, thank you for your daily record. I appreciate you. Free balls in the kitchen. Don't most people free ball in the kitchen? Just an apron and nothing else? Is that normal? David, thank you for your extra daily record. There is a hair in your tofu sandwich. I'm angry that is not a hair. Not for my head. A pubic hair for flavor and texture. House Flipper 1 seems like too much hard work compared to number 2. Tom, I played the demo a few weeks back. I was already slightly overwhelmed with the fact that there was more tools and controls compared to House Flipper 2. House Flipper 2 was a little bit reeled in. Like, I like not having to mount the washing machine, the sink, the bathtub, the toilet, the shower, the radiators. I like just being able to put them on the wall. It's nice. I'm very lazy. It's fine the first time that you do it in House Flipper 1, but it was one of the things that put me off doing the jobs in the houses in House Flipper 1. It was like, this is a 2-story house, which means that's like 12 radiators, 2 toilets, 2 sinks, 2 bathrooms that I have to plumb. And I was like, I don't know if I want to. It's a lot of work. At least in House Flipper 2, it's like, yeah, shower goes there, bath goes there, place it, done, right? House Flipper 1, they really wanted you to do the building experience of it too. David, you have 1 silver, 8 gold, 0 platinum, and 0 ultimate. Look at you with your 8 gold rickles. David, you must have just... Did you just turn them up? Why at 1? I feel like you must have just turned them gold. I don't know. I see you followed Rick's recipe closely, as you should. You better. My recipes are the best recipes. Cows, thank you for your extra data, Rickle. These overlays suck. Can we see your portfolio and emotes? Imagine if Stitcher was like, this whole time, I've been here to sell you emotes. Could you imagine? Ludo with 46 silver rickles. 0 gold. So Ludo, when you get to 100 silver rickles, you can turn the 100 into 1 gold one. It's possible. I set it up. It's weird because it shouts at you saying you don't have enough because it already took the 100 and turned it into 1, but for some reason it still says now you don't have enough. And I was like, brilliant. Love that. Such a weird feeling or thing. Like, for example, I know a carrot is usually orange, long, and has a green stem, but I can't picture it even though I know what it looks like. So in your head, when you think of a carrot, it's like the silhouette of the, who's that Pokemon thing, right? And you're like, obviously that's a Pikachu. And then the cloud disappears and it's just some random Pokemon just somehow contorted into a Pikachu shape. That same thing, right? Exactly. I completely understand. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. So what I'm hearing is we should just always send you reference images instead of asking you to draw from memory. Takes people 20 minutes to find the VSync at the menu. Tom, I was laughing at you slash with you. Um, I was, but we just had this one. But Tom, honestly, this song is beautiful. Tom, I can't help that you didn't know that vertical synchronization is VSync. The fact that you were looking at the menu and there was only like 5 things on the menu and it said vertical synchronization and Tom screaming, "Where is the VSync?" Closed the menu multiple times and was like, "I hate this game. There's no VSync in it." I was like, I said in Tom's chat, I said, "You're the type of person that would leave a negative review because they can't read, right?" Tom would be like, literally on Steam, go through the thing, leave a negative review, and be like, "Game sucks, no VSync," when it was there the whole time. Again, anything with the brain rot. Also, whoever gave me the big nose, I appreciate you. That's just you, really. It is. There is a question chat too. Is it still there? Is it still there? I'm gonna try join. I'm gonna try join. I don't know if it's still there. I'm scrolling down. No preview at work. If you say so. Genji of 139 silver brickles. If you'd like to make a gold one, you're more than welcome to. If you do command golden. How do you convert command golden? It will turn it into one gold one. Then if you do brickles again, you should be able to check see if it worked. You never know, most a lot of creativity isn't digital, but you can get a bunch of pictures together and share on Discord. Stitchy, what is your creative outlet? Like, what do you like? If it's not digital, do you like painting, drawing, sketching, stuff like that? I like digital stuff, but when I was in high school, I did a lot of I did art in school, right? But I was never the kind that could pick up a pen or pencil or paintbrush and just create something. I was more of I like to create something, like make something, right? I'd rather work with clay and design something, you know. Know what you mean? Mum is surprised when I tell her I don't know what she looks like, but I can't see her in my mind. Interesting. So when you're in your head, when you're thinking mother, you just remember other things about her, but not her face, right? Maybe the voice. Maybe you hear the voice. Convert, yes, convert, Gandhi, right now. Do it right this second. Luda, there you go. Luda, think with the nose job. I appreciate you. Do you have good streaming? I can help with the modes and layers. I can help you become big star. You want what's the other one? It's real viewers here, remove in brackets, remove the space or something. Remove the space at the end of the message. Right, because we're just gonna go into this dodgy website and click it midstream. Jesus. Don't you see a shadow? It's hard to explain. I feel like it would be hard to explain, right? I completely understand. It's hard to explain something that isn't the default standard for you, right? Like if you're trying to explain it to me and I was like, my default standard is completely different to yours, so I can't comprehend what it would be like for you, right? Like imagine trying to explain color to someone that is colorblind and be like, yeah, this color is so red. And like, what is red? It's like, okay, right. Like, how would you describe? I guess you could just say this one feels aggressive because it's red, maybe. Scary thing is that you didn't know what it was. I'm just used to seeing the shorthand for it. And Tom, this is probably a you problem for sure. It's a weird feeling indeed. It's so good that there are pictures and videos these days, at least for reference, right? You can always refer back to the photo or the video. There you go, Gandhi. There's your see. Like it always posts it second. I feel like I should just remove that. If you don't have it, it just doesn't do anything, right? I feel like I should just change it. It's set up so if you don't have it, it tells you don't have any. But I think it checks to see if you have the 100 available after you've just spent them. So I keep forgetting to change that. Game sucks. No exit to desktop button. Tom, there are people that say that. There are people that say that. There are people that complain that exiting to the menu or isn't an exit to the menu, just exits the game, right? There are people that will complain, say the game's bad because of that. You don't know what VSync does. It's vertical synchronization. So when you're when you're playing a game, you know when when you're moving the camera and you see that bar across the screen, that's literally the game glitching, like clipping, like the graphics itself, right? It's because it's not apparently synchronized or whatever. I'm going to pretend I know what it does. I just know what the issue is when you don't have it turned on. I remember when we were playing, what was that British game? The Fallout British game. And I didn't have it on, and I didn't realize for ages. And there was this bar, like 3/4 of the way down the screen, that was just like pixeling, glitching or whatever. That's because it wasn't turned on. Gandhi's always like, yes, make sure you turn it off. And I was like, I feel like when I have it on or off, it's worse. I think it is because I have it on an ultra wide monitor. I think because it's stretching it to fit the ultra wide, it's breaking the resolution. So I guess that's the point of the synchronization. Turning it back on is to make sure that the resolution is correct so it isn't tearing. I think it's screen tearing. I think that's the phrase that they use, screen tearing. There's a gulp in chat. Is it still there? It might not be. It's not. Whoopsie. My bad. Multimedia drawing, painting, making things. Okay, that's completely understandable. I feel like that's more of like what I grew up with and what I'm used to. Supposed to prevent screen tearing. Oh, Gandhi already answered the question. It's better to have it off because 9 times out of 10, you won't get screen tearing. So use up a small amount of power and creates input lag, reduces FPS to use a VSync. What Gandhi said, literally everything that Gandhi said is what I was trying to say. That. But yes, the few times that I've not had it on, I end up having to turn it on because of my monitor. I don't know what it is specifically, but there have been a few issues. You remember how Mum looks like with a sort of checklist of features that you've noted about her? Like hair color, right? Eye color. Gotcha. That would make sense, right? So if you're looking for someone in a distance, like, yeah, I know what she looks like, specifically listing off the features that I remember. The annoying odd time where a game requires you to have it to stop the screen tearing. Yes, but in fairness, it's better to probably not have the screen tearing at the sacrifice of what, 1 FPS difference. She has a wide nose, an oval-shaped face, green eyes with a brown ring in the middle, that sort of thing. There you go, see? And then, you'd see someone that matches that characteristic. It's like, there's Mother. Hello, Mother. I remember you. Zoom in X is the desktop button for this stream. Yes, Tom. Yeah. Click the X at the top right of your browser, as Gandhi says. Yeah, just click it and just see what happens. See where it takes you. It might take you somewhere fun, like Truth Social. Exactly, Jolie. What I was thinking. Hi, Jolie. Hi, sweetie. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you? I hope your day's going... Well, actually, I hope your week's going amazing. Don't think I ever seen a weird bar in the middle of a screen in any game. Then, Ludo, it might just be... There's few games that have that issue. I've only ran into a few. And it was that... Atomfall was the name of the game. I played Atomfall on stream. And there was that bar at the bottom, and someone in the chat was like, is your VSync on? And I was like, I don't think so. Turned it on and it fixed the issue. So I honestly never run into issues, but when I do, at least I know how to fix it. Depends what kind of monitor you have. If it has a FreeSync, I think you don't need the VSync. I don't know. Luda, I also have no clue myself. Some games have an issue with it, others don't, so not sure. Make sure to click the heart on the screen first to make sure you don't come back. Oh, not the unfollow button. Multimedia artist, same as you. Ludo is an artiste. Yes. Yes, the best kind. We love an artiste. Hi, Jelly. FreeSync/G-Sync is so great. Since you have a monitor with it, you no longer worry about the screen tearing. It used to be in about every game. Interesting. Okay, so you had a lot of issues. I feel like, unless someone had mentioned it to me recently, either I never noticed it was an issue before. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just didn't notice it was an issue before, but I don't see it very often. But maybe it's always there and I'm just never paying attention either. That could also be the case. You're ditching class because I'm just not in the mood today. You know what, Jolie? I vibe with this. You gotta take care of yourself first. Jolie, what are you gonna do instead? You're gonna hang out, play some games, relax, watch some shows, snuggle up under a blanket till you feel better. I like this plan. This is a great idea. How am I? I'm doing okay, Julie. It's been a good day. It's been chilled. I worked on some Pokopia this morning. Well, I say I worked. I treadmilled. I was playing Pokopia on the treadmill. Then I had my coffee. Then I was watching Allie. Then I was watching Tom beat Tom. Then I went to the gym. Then I had lunch. Then I showered. Then I got ready for stream. And here I am. That was my day. That's it. True social, no politics, Richard. Wow, Tom. Exactly. Hi, Shocker. Hi, welcome in. Also, was an Armlin? Did I see an Armlin? Armlin, thank you for the 35 months. I appreciate you. 6 months in advance, Armlin. Armlin, I appreciate you. Armlin, you're amazing. Armlin, how are you doing? How are you? Tell me everything right now. When you click on your name, is that how wait. I found that when I clicked on your name, is that how I do it correctly? The unliking or the liking / following? Press it. Do what you want. Monitors with G-Sync are goated. 10 out of 10 recommend. I've never heard of such a thing, but now I feel like I guess I should look at such a thing and getting such a thing, right? Almost 3 years. Amlin, is that wild? We've known each other for so long. We're like best friends at this point. Some people really don't notice it. Your boyfriend started noticing once he got a better monitor, actually, which is very interesting. I guess it also depends how close you are to the screen. If I was a little bit further away from my monitor, I probably wouldn't see it because it's only like a little distortion, like a very small band across almost the bottom of the screen, so you might not notice it very often. But I noticed it a lot when the game I was playing, the Atomful one, when I would turn the camera left and right, was mostly when it was distorted. Or tearing, I guess, right? Hi, Shoko. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for your daily reply. Appreciate you. Shoko, stop searching. The answer is already in your drafts folder. Love a drafts folder. I feel like everything is just task after task after task, day in and day out, and I desperately need a few hours of just nothing to do. You'll be gaming and hanging out with you all. You are more than welcome to hang out with us. Sometimes it is nice to just take a step back and escape from back-to-back kind of responsibilities, Jolie. I say it like I clearly have so many, but Jolie, you know, you're a mother and you're in school and you're balancing all of this stuff. You probably don't really have 5 minutes to just be yourself and just not be expected to do something. So I can only imagine, but I'm glad to hear that you are just saying efforts to everything and just taking a minute to yourself because you deserve it. You just gotta relax, right? Called in sick today because you missed the bus. Yeah. Relatable. Honestly, I would have done the same thing. So I ain't running for no bus. If I miss it, I miss it. I'm not going. Thank you. Can I unmute stream yet? Yes, Hangry. Yes. The Hangry wouldn't. I'm talking about him. Hangry. Yes, you can. The things that unless Wolf Dead shows up. You doing okay? Just watch the baby and working. How's the baby and how's work going? I'm doing okay. No complaints here, Armlin. It's been a good day so far. Thank you for the mod love as well. Mods, enjoy love and kisses. I'm going to think of you at data because too. I appreciate that. I kept scrolling. I was wondering where you went. Hangary was ignoring us. He hates the Madame Morrible thing, which in fairness, it's been turned down significantly, but he can still hear it, so I understand. He was crying. He was crying in the corner. He heard the beginning of that thing and started screaming, threw his phone across the room, as he does, which is totally valid too. Totally valid. Unfortunately, he's still here. You can smell him, right? So she works, school, parenting, adulting, eating, streaming, cooking, shopping, driving. Like literally, you cannot have a free 15 minutes anymore. So I don't get yourself into a lava tube. Jolie, it's funny because I'm like, a lava tube, and then I'm like, wait, you live in Hawaii, so you're a lot closer to where lava might be than someone like me, right? So this is actually a possible scenario right here. Jolie, yes, please take care of yourself so that you don't have to throw yourself into a lava tube. But you know, Jolie, if anyone hasn't told you, anytime recently, you are doing amazing, sweetie, and we appreciate you for everything that you do. But please take some time to yourself. Just relax. Just play some games. Be lazy. Don't answer your phone. Just ignore everything. Just relax. Just have fun. Kill it with fire. Yes. We will throw in the Madame Morrible thing into the lava tube that Jolie found.
In this economy?
Guys, what did you do? You triggered a community train? What is that? A rare community train? Wait, what are those emotes? There is a bleeding heart emote in the... What is this? What is that? What is that? Hello? I don't know what that is. Guys, you did something. You broke the stream. You did that. Whatever you did something. Amlin says you did something. I blame Amlin. Amlin, thank you for whatever you broke or something. Olivia Rodrigo announced a date and title for her third album today. Shoko, I don't think I've heard the first or the second one. But I'm happy for you. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. I'm sure it'll be amazing, right? She'll probably sing about some ex-boyfriend or future boyfriend or ex-lover or future girlfriend. You know what all the young people sing about? You know, like love and things and stuff and things, yeah. I was wondering why you said hi twice. Everyone should say hi twice to each other. Work is actually okay today. You're prepping things for the baby's first Easter. Couple of cute outfits for her. That's adorable, Armelin. You're gonna have to show me. I love seeing the cute little updates. Also, Armelin, thank you for the gift sub to Shoko. Armelin, I'm confusion. Not the two clips playing, so she's just like, I'm confusion, and is screaming in the other clip. Whatever the other clip was, that was screaming. Hi, JP, thank you for the nose job. I appreciate you. Candy, thank you for the 150 biddies. David, thank you for the 200 biddies. That's two separate hearts because you both gave biddies, but I appreciate you guys. There was two clips that play. The screaming, I don't even know what the clip was. I think it was the rock flying around on the ceiling fan, and then the woman saying is like, "Why is this one Kansas?" Yeah, love the screaming. We love screaming. I think it was from that clip too. I've seen you work out. How can I not get to be skinny and beautiful, like you said? Exactly, Bluto. We can all be skinny and beautiful in Hangry's eyes, though it's in Hangry's eyes, so none of us will ever be skinny and beautiful. One of those statements is true. New emote, it's community trains. It's a different hype train, so it has its own different set of emotes on it. It goes up to level 126. That is ridiculous. They're like, do you remember that one streamer that got like 8 billion subs or something in their one stream? Let's make sure that they have an emote to unlock if they get 9 billion next time. I love that. Shall go enjoy your every viewing as well as your cool Stanley emotes. The worst part was it was at the bus stop on time. You stood there and only the bus that drove by said out of service, which are buses that aren't on the clock but drive around, and 3 other people sat in it. The app that tracks the public transport was like, the bus arrived and moved on. There was only 3 people on it. There has been one time or one or two times when I've seen a bus that's so full that they just change it to out of service or whatever. They let people off or whatever whenever someone presses the button, but they don't stop. But for them to have it out of service when there's only 3 people on it, maybe it was an emergency or something. Maybe they're really behind schedule, but that's still not right, is it? Should be an interesting journey of an album. Apparently, she was like halfway.
Subscription to Loki_JP.
The thing's doing something. There was a rocket. There is a rocket in confetti, guys. I don't know what that is, guys. I don't know what you did. David, thank you for the gift sub for JP. JP, enjoy your AdV viewing as well as your cute little Stanley emotes. I appreciate you, David. There's a little rocket on the screen. A love album that a boyfriend cheated. Yeah, Shaka. That's all I expected. It's just that all they do is just love stuff. Yeah. If you don't get a new emote, I'm charging that back. Gandhi, it shows that there is an emote at level 10, and it's the bleeding hearts one with the drippy blood coming off of it. So I don't know if there's any between 1 and 10. Hi, Bowser. Why not Arkansas? I say this to Mocha all the time. I'm always saying to him, I was like, why is it Kansas and not Arkansas? But I guess I guess it's a thing. But yeah, Arkansas. It's really hard to say. Arkansas is so much easier to say, right? So much easier. Someone gets 350 subs, please. You want that emote? The fact that might be something ridiculous like 300. Yeah, is that wild? Is that hilarious? It shows to me you don't get a new emote unless it reaches level 25, even though you don't want the emote. The level 25 one it's literally just the Hey Guys one that already exists. They've just added hands to it. At least the level 10 one is cute, but I guess Jolie's already got that one. Because Jolie's got that one because there's only the 25 available for Jolie. Oh, Pokemon Escape. There we go. That one, the one that Jolie posted, the Bleed Heart one. That's it. The reply. You mean my tissues here? Probably not. Best part was the customer service replying to your complaint. I told him the bus started late, which can happen, but it's happening a lot lately. Said out of service with 3 people on it. The response was, we are sorry this happened to you. There was an accident and that was out of power? No mention of the rest? Wait, the bus was out of power as it drove past you? Right, okay. Whatever their excuse was, right? They like to make excuses. I have a lot of trauma. I'm going to trauma dump in my own stream, guys. Stream is trauma dumping. From when I was in high school, I used to I used to get the bus to and from school. I'm sure I've told you this before. So I would leave my house at 6:30 in the morning because I would have to cycle for 30 minutes to get to the bus stop, right? Where I'd leave my bike at the bus stop. Then I would have to get the 7 o'clock bus, which was the first bus of the day in the town that I lived, right? And then I would have to get the bus all the way to where I went to school, right? Bear in mind, if there was traffic, I would be late to class, to first lesson, which started at 9. I got the bus at 7. If there was traffic, it would take me 2 hours to get to school. And then my teacher would give me an after-school detention for being late. And her response was, even though my parents had told her many times, her response was, you should have got an earlier bus. I got the first bus, the earliest bus. So the punishment was, instead of getting your normal bus home from school at 4 p.m., school finished at 3, first bus I could get was 4, I would have to get a bus home, which meant I got home just after 7 p.m. in the evening. I spent a full 12 hours out of the house just to get to school for only 6 hours. It's 6 hours to and from. Really sucks to be you. Honestly, Hangry, it was an experience. I think it taught me how to be a patient person in life, but also taught me how to be impatient for some things. I could be patient for things that matter, but impatient for things that shouldn't.
Jelly just cheered 100 bits.
Jelly, thank you for the biddies. Jelly, the fact that you don't use this as an opportunity to troll me, I don't understand. Driven by your parents to school? Of course you are, Hangry. Probably in like a Lamborghini or something ridiculous. Some of the gig level emotes are lame. The high level, I know what you meant. Yes, I think most emotes are lame. Then there's a law that says if you say the name wrong in the state, you could be fined or arrested. Unless they undid it now. You know what, Candy? I wouldn't be surprised if that's accurate because I want to call it Arkansas only. Wrap it around your head and mummify yourself. I could, though I don't know if I have enough here on this roll. Got a fun animated drippy heart not long ago. It's cute. I want one. I'm looking at the list and it's the only one that I want because the other ones are emotes that literally already exist. And then past like the Kappa one, it's just other streamers. It's literally just other streamers. Like, why would I give a shit? Why would I give a shit? They probably make like 20,000 a month from Twitch. Why would I want their emotes too? Strange to me. No idea. But guys, thank you. We complete the hype train. Guys, I appreciate you. You're far too kind. You don't have to. I feel like Almond triggered that one by herself. Almond resubbing for 6 months. A whole hype train just for Almond. I love that. That's so cute. And the rest of you, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. The fact there was an accident was out their power. Ignore the... Oh, okay. You're saying it wasn't their problem. I thought you meant the bus was out of power. And I was like, oh, geez. They're just rolling down the hill. Brilliant. Once complained on social media because the store wasn't open, but online it said it was open. They responded and several people actually got reprimanded. Oh, because they closed the store when they weren't supposed to. The drama. Could be worse. It could be you. I could. Yeah. Choo Choo collected all the emotes. I don't know if that one has the same, because that was the community one that had a different set of emotes, so I don't know if that awards the same ones as the normal one. But yeah, anyway, that was my trauma dump complaining done. But I have more. So you guys, you know, I told you we had ordered a new mic arm, or as Luda calls them, a boom, for this microphone, right? It's the same Elgato one that I have on my prompter right here, right? It's bloody $80, but it's got 2 elbows to it, so you can adjust the direction where you want it. Anyway, we ordered it, I think, Sunday or maybe Monday evening. It was one of the two. And it was supposed to come the day after, right? Guys, I was complaining to you about this on Tuesday. I was telling you about this on Tuesday. It still says delayed. Mocha's like, okay, let me just refund it. There is no option to refund it. They've literally grayed out the option to refund it. And I was like, okay, how is it that 1, you are not sending it? It's quote mark delayed. And 2, you're not giving us the option to refund it. You're just keeping the money. You're just like, we're not going to give it to you, but we're also not going to give you a refund. We're just keeping it. I was like, bitch, if you can't tell me when it is arriving, give us the money back. We would just order a different one. But it's the fact that they won't tell us anything. They won't tell us when it's due. It's not been shipped. It's not out for delivery. There's no option to refund it. It's just in the void. And we're talking about this is like a $90, it's like rounded up with tax. It's like a $90 mic stand. Sounds like my online store. Well, Hankry, give me a refund. The same one I want. It's the one that's under the monitor. I have the one that arches over, but it's too far and blocks your screen. There is two. One which kind of comes up under, and one which is over and comes down. I got the one that's under. It's got the joint that comes over this. I don't know how to describe it. It's got two joints like this, right? So you can change it around and lift it up, right? Did you buy on Temu? No, this was Amazon. Chat live with the Amazon service and complain. That's what I said to Mocha. I don't know if he had or was, but he kept saying he kept getting to bots. So sorry, it's grayed out. Right, literally. It's the fact that it's grayed out. Gandhi, I think the one that I have is the one that has the first arm is underneath it, and the one on top is there, and then you can lift both of them up, or you can change the direction. So you can kind of almost put them wherever you want. I don't even know where I'd put it. I think I would put it here on the desk here and have it over my monitor and have it like the microphone here rather than it being on this side, because the cable's short enough as it is. My piece is over here. Of course you talk to a bot, right? The fact that you immediately press the customer service thing and it's like, let's see if we can resolve this with the generalized response. Have you looked at these other answers? And it's like, of course I have. It's bad enough. Honestly, it is bad enough that that's the first thing they ask. Is like, have you checked these other questions to see if it's already been answered? It's like, bitch, I want a refund. I don't need an answer. Buy another one and send your address and see if it's the same issue. Right. Yeah, sure. I do. They keep saying human. And if asks, and it asks, not asks. If you want to talk to a human, honestly, sometimes you just have to ignore everything it responds with and just keep pressing the button to like talk to a real person, because it's never going to answer your question. You're the one who built the Prism Taran Pokopia. I saw the separate post that applied recreate Prism Taran Pokemon Pokopia. Galaxy Pig, someone else had made one. There was I saw on Reddit, someone had posted like a video of their Luminos city with the Prism Tower in it. I posted mine after. So I think theirs was the one that people are talking about. Never call or do the chat option like text or in the app. Who's going to call people? Gross. No. It's going to take longer. I'd rather just type it out and just say, give me a refund. No. He's famous in links. It definitely wasn't the one that I did. It was someone else's. Because you hate people, that's sure. Mocha, did you have any luck speaking to the Amazon not people? We were just talking about it, saying about how the item we wanted just wasn't available and there was no option to refund it. Okay, I'm finished with my Final Fantasy music. What are we listening to? We'll listen to something. I gave up on Amazon. It's on limbo. I'm sure it would just randomly get notifications saying it's out for delivery, and they won't explain anything. They won't tell us why it wasn't being delivered or why we couldn't cancel it. It would just randomly be out for delivery. Go to live chat, just keep saying human, you'll get a human. Mm-hmm. Or, just send them angry emails until someone responds. Give me access to Amazon, I'll get a refund and a credit. Danny be like, and I'm going to buy myself something nice. A hot tub. Inflatable one or something. Maybe. Potentially. Anyway. Oh, the ads are starting. I apologize. The ad break starts in 1 minute 14. You say Ludo, I want a Ludo. If you say Ludo enough, they'll probably know which Ludo it was. The same Ludo that was banned on Reddit is also banned from the Amazon help center, help front desk thing. Treat yourself, myself, Genji is out. He's going to buy himself all of the gifts, get them sent to his house. He's not going to share any of them. It is a game, so they might give it to you. It is. Honestly, sometimes all it takes is to complain, and then they're like, oh, this person actually has a problem. They're not just asking a question. Let me just give them what they want. I said this to Mocha, and I was like, I'm not a conspiracy person, but anytime I order myself something, or ask Mocha to order myself something, it's like they know I'm ordering myself something, and there's always an issue. Like, always an issue. And I hate ordering from Amazon, because it's supposed to be convenient, and then it isn't. I remember when I was in the UK during lockdown, I had purchased myself, I think it's here, a plate, it might be behind me. It's somewhere. PlayStation 5 controller. I didn't even own a PlayStation 5, right? I just knew that if I connected it to my PC, I could use a new controller. It'd be really nice because I had my laptop at the time. I was playing through the Mass Effect series because they just released the remaster of the Mass Effect games, right? I was like, let me get myself a nice controller because I'm pretty sure the one I had was like PlayStation 4 and it was like damaged and whatever. So I wanted to get a new one. Literally had ordered it on Amazon, didn't show up, right? And I was like, okay, you say it's been delivered. It's not here. There's no proof that you delivered it, right? There is no photo, there's no evidence, there's nothing to show that it was delivered. It's just marked as delivered. I contacted them and they literally responded. Like the person I was speaking to was like, yeah, it seems that everyone, because I was staying in an Airbnb at the time, everyone within that Airbnb or whatever the address, none of them had got their mail on that day. And I was like, are you telling me that the Amazon delivery driver just kept everyone's deliveries? Regardless of what it was, they just kept them. It's like I get it. Like I get it. I get it. These things happen. But it's like you stole a controller. It's not like I sent myself a PlayStation 5 from Amazon. It was just the controller. And it's probably in a box anyway, a relatively small box, so they wouldn't have known what it was. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I had to get myself sent a new one. I was like, why do these things happen to me? It's really dumb, really stupid. I hate people, honestly. I do. Also, the ads have just started. I apologize. We will be doing some Pokopia today because we'd spent Monday and Tuesday on Hosey. Cute game. Love that. Trauma dump. Honestly, imagine me having traumas. Imagine. Life should be chill and peaceful. But I know every time there always just seems to be an issue with Amazon. So it's like this went missing. This didn't show up. This is delayed for no reason. It was supposed to be delivered at 7 p.m. your time. Now it's delayed. Now it won't be here till next week. And I was like, what do you do? Send it back? What? Did you order it from China? Decide we didn't want to actually pick it up today, so we left it on the plane. It's gone back to China. We have to wait till next week when they bring it back again, and then we'll give it to you. It's like, how does this work? What did you do? Did you forget it? You forgot it, didn't you? That's what it was. The driver left the warehouse. They forgot the package. And they didn't realize until they were going to deliver it. And I was like, it's not in the van. Now I got to update and say it's not getting delivered today. Never had an issue with Amazon aside from maybe once or twice it was delayed. Which, delay is fine if it's the same day. It's when they delay it and it just seemingly never shows up. They make up some excuse. They never tell you what the excuse is. It just gets cancelled or like whatever, refunded. I don't get it. It's very strange. Oh, there's a Pokemon chat if anyone wants a Pokemon. A Pelipper. It's cute. Okay, I'm looking. This is my usual playlist. I don't want to listen to this one. I want to find something different. Guys, what are we listening to today? Daily Mix. We'll do Daily Mix. It'll just pick me something that I probably haven't heard in at least 5 minutes, right? Maybe like 5 minutes. But yes, anyway, I hope everyone else is having a good day. My day's fine. I'm happy. I will show you guys what I've been working on. I did post it. The build that we did yesterday and then what I was working on last night and this morning, I got it posted today. So I put that out. I put that one on the YouTube. I've been posting stuff on TikTok. I don't have TikTok on my phone. I hate TikTok. I bloody hate it. I hate it. People send me messages on TikTok. I literally open up TikTok. I press the messages thing. I see so many people sending messages like, why are you talking to me on here? Like, why are you sending me TikToks? Did we all miss the memo of delete TikTok off of your phone? Right? Did we all miss the spyware thing now that certain government now owns it? Did we miss that? I don't have it installed on my phone. I just go on the browser, upload the video, and close it, right? I'll go on and people are like commenting on my stuff. I'm like, hello. I guess I didn't get any notifications for this. I respond to it like 3 days late. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm posting a new one whilst responding to your messages. And then I, post it on Instagram and post it on YouTube just to see if anyone likes it, It's a thing. I just hope people will enjoy things. If I post them, hopefully they enjoy them. I do a feature with the AI DJ where you can now be specifically on what you want to listen to. I don't mind these playlists that they make, but it's usually just a collection of songs that I've already listened to, and it's just put them in a different order. Like, how am I supposed to find new stuff if you won't show me anything new? Right? Remember seeing something online about a person ordering an item online. They didn't get it, and the customer service said, can you send us proof? A picture of them pointing at their porch with nothing there in their hand. You're just like, here is what item would be. Selfie. Here's what item would be if I owned it. But it's not in my hand because I don't have it. How do you prove that you don't have something? I send you TikToks, Amlin, and I appreciate that. I just won't ever watch them. I apologize because I have it on my phone. Wolfdad does it too. Wolfdad will send me a message on Discord with a link to TikTok, which is fine because if I'm on desktop, it plays. If I'm on mobile, it tries to open it and I don't have it on my phone, so it won't do anything. But I can watch them on desktop at least, right? You've made a fart talk? I bet you have. With the DJs, not the playlist. Not the has. With the DJ, not the playlist has. Not the has, yes. I used the DJ the other day, I just wish it didn't speak to me. I just needed to pick the songs and just play them without being like, you listened to Lady Gaga for 84 hours last week. And I'm like, please quit it. Like, you don't need to out me like that. Just play the music. Jesus. Imagine if you went to a nightclub and the person was like DJing the music and just stopped playing the music real quick and was like, hello, everyone. We got a request for Lady Gaga in the house. And it's like, please just play the music. So I'm just sharing the link on Discord. Yeah, because it lets me at least watch it. Because I have the app on my phone. It doesn't work. You listened to a song 96 times yesterday. Here you go. Yeah, we don't think you've heard this enough. Would you like to hear it again? Playing. Thank you. Beautiful. Gorgeous. We love that. I got sidetracked. I can't remember what I was saying. Something of vital, usually it's a pug or cute animal related. Those are the videos I like. I'm guilty of it because I do that on Instagram. So I'll be like scrolling Instagram reels and I'll see like cute animals or something. And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to share it. I press the share button and just like click, 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 click. And just send it to everyone who likes cute animals. Who doesn't like cute animals? Okay. So I just press and send it. Amlin curated our links. Amlin did. Amlin sends us cute stuff. Though, like I said, I went onto TikTok yesterday. I think it was yesterday because I was posting the short that I just made. And I literally pulled it up. I can't remember. I don't know if I can pull it up right now without my PC causing issues. Because I don't have it on my phone, I don't check, right? Please stop also playing stuff. I don't care. Jesus. I honestly don't. Yeah, I posted the video, or I went to post a video from yesterday, and then I saw the comments from the one that I posted before, and it has like 5,900 views on it with like 444 likes. And I was like, I love how the fact that I deleted off my phone. I didn't check TikTok whatsoever after posting it. I didn't respond to anyone's messages. And now it's like my most watched, most liked video that I've posted ever. And I hadn't even been on it to check in like 48 hours because I just posted it and just closed the app immediately, right? Just closed the website. I know, what else am I supposed to do? Like, just sit there and just keep refreshing it? I'm not going to do that. You know, TikTok, but I'm bad with Insta. I like to scroll. I like to see cute videos. Thankfully, the algorithm's usually pretty good. It will show me video game related stuff, and then it will throw in a cute little animal, right? Dang, right. People do that. I need to do that more, honestly. I get really caught up in it. I think I take it too seriously, and I think that's my problem. I spend almost all of my days, aside from weekends, all of my days, even Wednesdays, is caught up on stream stuff. It's getting ready for stream. It's being in stream. It's getting ready for streams and stuff, right? And then if I'm not doing that, I'm like editing videos and stuff to post, so that when I post that stuff, I spend the evening just going through all of the places I posted it, refreshing it. I was like, okay, right, okay. Refreshing to see if anything's changed. Like, okay, but I saw a video of someone doing something half-assed of the same thing and they got like 8 million views. I did it and everyone ignored me, and I was like, okay, right, okay. I said to Moko, I said, this is a conspiracy. I think it's the Rothschilds. I think they hate me or something. Whoever it is, whatever Illuminati person it is, I'm like, why am I refreshing this and nothing's changed, right? But Hangry composed a farting video and everyone's like, this is the most amazing thing. Moko, thank you for the trauma dump. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you guys. Trying to cancel and reorder, and once again said no. They're bitches. Gandhi gets the good music, slightly sussy and dark humor ones. You know, if it's dark humor, send it to Gandhi. He'll love that, right? It is part of the job. I mean, I try and take it seriously, but it gets to a point where it's consuming. And then it goes from consuming to just being annoying. And then I just put my phone down. I was like, I can't even enjoy being on my phone. Like I can't. Like I'll just open up my phone, I'll open up Instagram, and it's gonna show me a clip or a reel of someone doing something that I've done, and I'm like, okay, brilliant, thank you. It's like it deliberately shows me something that I didn't succeed, and I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that, Instagram. You're being very rude right now. Posted a Med video once, you got 110,000. Sucks to be you. Honestly, I'll say how angry it does. I've seen a lot of people though talking about on Twitter. They specifically they were saying, I was like, I think we've gone past the era of like smooth editing and you know professionalism to just kind of just like slapping it together and just calling it a day and just posting it out there, right? Just directly posting clips from Twitch, right? If you're on Twitch and you've made a clip, you can just press the button where it's got like the U on the top and then the game down here. Most people just press the button and just send it everywhere. Those videos do well. But if you edit something and you add some cute music, a little zooms, some text to speech, or even some captions, nah, nothing. Everybody hates it. It's very strange. 100 more points to sound clips. Stitchy, you're so close. I'm excited for you. So I'm the only jacks you did. Hi, Z Tato. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? You didn't, but sure. Sure isn't a word. Mocha says this to me all the time. If I say sure, he's like, sure is not a word. Or sure is not an answer, he says. Yeah. Use AI to make YouTube videos and make money. YouTube don't care. Yuki, there is a sad part to that where I'm like, am I putting in too much effort in an era that it's no longer appreciated? You know? Right? I feel like I might be like 10, maybe 15 years too late to the party, right? Where I'm like, let me make like a really cute video. Let me edit it nicely. Make sure all the transitions are really smooth. And everyone's like, nah, I'd rather watch someone sitting in the corner in the pitch black with the hood up, like with terrible microphone, terrible camera, and they laugh at something. And then everyone's like, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm like, is it? That's what do. I know how to do all that editing. You know what? And if it makes a lot of people's lives easier if you could just directly export a clip straight to these platforms, right? It's fine, I guess, but Z, thank you for the 50 stream streak. I appreciate you. Love editing videos. I enjoy editing. It's a fun creative outlet for me. I like being creative in video games, but I like creating. I like editing videos. I like doing all of that stuff. But I think we're in the era that no one cares about editing videos anymore. They just want to see the raw clip just posted, right? Can be real fun. It is fun, exactly. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Everyone's attention span is fried. I think that's too. I should just start every single video that I post with just Subway Surfers. And then it just slowly fades into the video. So it kind of hopefully keeps their attention. Mocha degrading me like he does to his husband in his chat. I'm in chat. Yes, you are in chat and you're being degraded as you should. TikTok killed videos. It did because it's now 3 seconds. That's it. If it's not done in 3 seconds, gone. You leave editing and media stuff to people with attention spans and pretty faces. Cal's like, I'll just watch them. Thank you. Everyone wanted to become TikTok, yes. And, you know, even Twitch did it, right? Twitch added in the combos, which they're now removing because I guess it wasn't as successful as they were hoping. They were really like, let's do exactly what everyone else is doing because that's clearly how innovation works, right? Squirrel. Let's look, squirrel. Everyone look. Get distracted. Squirrel. Run. Squirrel is your other middle name. And you know what? Some people do squirrel. Mine's more of a squirrel as in like a spiraling, like downward spiral, like I'm focusing, I'm like hyperfixated on something, right? The opposite, I guess it'd be the opposite. It's like I got distracted by something, but now that's got my attention, if that makes sense, right? Hi, Jay. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing. We're talking about squirreling and spiraling and fried brains. Not like the zombie kind, but what most of us have now. Local area used to have a squirrel infestation, and you found this out the other day. Hangry, did you go over and say hi to them, or are they already gone? Have they left? It'd be very rude if they didn't get to wait and say hi to you. You're doing very well. I'm glad. How about your wonderful self? You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I'm doing well. We're just currently complaining, and I'm complaining. That's mostly it. I'm just complaining. But we will be playing some Pokemon eventually. Hope I had a good day. It's been a chill day. They are gone. My condolences, Hangry. I think squirrels are very cute. Absolutely amazing. I wish this upon my area. Yeah. Everybody be blessed with squirrels in their area. It's not like single milfs in your area. It's just squirrels in your area. Just doing squirrel things, just being cute and stuff, right? Hi, Swifty. How you welcome in? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Low key J Squirrel. JP, you would have to say that, and then when you're saying the squirrel part, just like look to the side and you got completely distracted, and eventually come back to us. I like my local fat squirrels, but they're still your figs. Not the fig stealers. How dare they? But fat animals are cute animals, right? Popped up in your homepage. I had a little stalk in the social, saw the mutual icons following you, so I had to pop in. You know what? I appreciate that. Well, welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. I appreciate coming up on a homepage somewhere. As me literally complaining about the Illuminati. Sylph, squirrels in your area. Wait. Hangry, no, that means something completely different. Hangry, stop that right now. Squirrel pink in your area. Pink eye in your area. Should we listen to some Pink Eye? We should, shouldn't we? You're good. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing well. We're just vibing. We're chilling. We will play some Pokopia because I want to show you guys my prison tower. But I also built Big Ben because I'm addicted. I have a problem. Yeah. It's a K-pop band, but it's all squirrels. I could see this. Are they going to be wearing really cute little outfits too? And some of them will have like wigs on. Hot squirrels near you. Looking to bury their nuts. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah. That's kind of funny. Now you're all thinking about it, aren't you? Stop being gross. Hangry, you're the one who said it. You're the gross one. Should we listen to some Pink Eye? I think we should listen to Pink Eye. I'm yucking your yum. You should yuck everyone's yums. Do it. I'm going to put some Pink Eye on. Guys, I typed in Pink Eye and it came out with Cat's Eye. Look, we're just confusing them now. It's like Black Pink and Cat's Eye. It's just Pink Eye. Thank you. Jesus. What if they do a song together? We can call it Pink Eye. Oh, I like that. That's brilliant. Rick, you did it again. Outdone yourself. They have long black and pink ponytails and cute mini skirts. I can see this. I imagine this right now. So as insert, it's lovely. You're more than welcome to. The link tree, it's not Linktree. I think it's all the links. I don't know, there's like 4 different websites that all do the same thing. I just like the ones that are free. Why am I going to pay someone just to put my links in one place? Hangry, I'm not reading that one. Hangry, I'm not reading that one, but please clear your browsing history. Also looking to bury your nuts. I've heard this about you. Both K-pop, exactly, Stitchy. So you're just merging 2 artists, or at least groups, to make the same genre anyway. I mean, Squirrel Girl could, so you know what? She could. Though I'm tired of hearing her little voice lines, so yeah. In who? That's the real question. There's a Pokemon chat. Okay, here we go. We got some Pink Eye on. You're welcome. Mr. Sharky, thank you for the lurk. Guys, it's Mr. Sharky's birthday this weekend. It's Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky's lurking, so definitely can't hear me telling you guys. It's Mr. Sharky's birthday this weekend, and Mr. Sharky said, and I quote, "Shall I post me in my birthday suit? So I think if we encourage him nicely, he might put on a suit for us for his birthday. You love being you sometimes. I'm glad you do." I tried to get Nico to listen to this song. I tried to explain to Nico. I was like, I know that you don't like K-pop, specifically music that isn't in English because you don't understand it. And I was like, this song is like a mixture of multiple genres. It's perfect. Happy 45th birthday, bestie. Well, almost, yes. This weekend. Happy early birthday. Yes, happy early birthday, Mr. Sharky. Though I'm sure, Mr. Sharky, I don't know if you're still live right now. Attention, there you go. Here's some attention. I'm sure Mr. Sharky will be live this weekend, so we can all go hassle him and say happy birthday then. Wait, who is Pink Eye? JP, you do. You do. Not yet. Just wait. Just wait. You will. Loving this camera filter. Thank you. Wait. Nobody thinking the nose was on. nobody thinking the nose was on. I was like, thank you. Looked over and it's not actually on. You're about to have pink eye. Yeah, exactly. You mean the natural glow? Natural. Yeah. Natural glow. Sorry. I find this filter fascinating. Natural glow. Yeah, it's definitely not the two giant lights in front of me that make it look like I have some color in my skin. Smashing. Exactly. Just I need the mustache for it too. Can you believe I don't have pink eye? Hangry. I mean, how often do you sit on your own pillows anyway? Natural disaster. Disaster. The ass was only in your face for a minute though. That's all it takes, JP. That's all it takes. One split second in your eye. Didn't know if it was on because I was typing. I looked up and I saw that. That was a jump scare. Z, you're so welcome. This should be your background thing on your phone. The filter like this. It's beautiful. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Every time I look over and it's gone, it's also a jump scare. I don't think I've ever had pink eye. I don't think I have either. A pink eye or a sty. I don't think I've ever, thankfully, ever had that. I've heard styes are very painful though, so I wouldn't wish that upon anyone anyway. But you have poor memory. I feel like that's something you might remember. Maybe. You might remember that. We can fix that. Gandhi, stop giving everyone pink eye right now. You're such a pest. You're good, right? That's one that you can say, double it, give it to the next person. Thank you. Gandhi, there is a Starbucks barista that's currently looking a little lonely. Go. Your mother had pink eye once and she went to the hospital because she thought she had had an aneurysm. Was it just one eye? I felt like if you didn't know what it was and then you saw and you had like pink eye, like really bad eye, like bright pink, I feel like you might take it seriously if you didn't know what it was, right? Doing drag, you've had too many styes. I could imagine with I don't know if it would be more the putting in the fake lashes or whether it would be like the eyeliner or the pencil because you're putting it inside of your eyelid, right? A lash glue. Oh, the lash glue. Pulling that out. Whenever I see clips of drag queens de-dragging and they just grab their eyelashes and just pull them out like this and you see the glue just like ripping, I'm like, it probably feels very nice in the moment because it's like all that steam, all that heat just getting out of it. I feel like something would rip. So ready to find some pillows. Hangry's like a pug. Hangry would sit on your pillow, fart, and then just walk off like nothing happened. Look, there was blood all inside of her eye. Yeah, no. That may have been... Was it pink eye or was it something worse? That sounds kind of terrifying. Clean your makeup brushes, bitches. I always remember when I was in high school and the girls would be like, oh my God, what makeup is that? They'd be like talking to each other. And they'd want to know what it is. And they'd be like, please don't use my makeup. Me never having touched the stuff, I would have no idea what they're talking about. But I guess if you were to share something like a mascara or an eyeliner, that is getting in your eyes, got your eye juices, all your little gunks, all your little like, like I see them, they would share like a lipstick or something, right? Because it's really just your lips. But the eye gunk, the mucus in your eyes, eye juice. Eye juices. Eye gunk. I say that to the pugs because they always have eye gunk. They wake up in the mornings and they have the little like things in their eyes. You can tell you can tell I'm a pug mum, right? Because I'm always like pulling them out, like out of their eyes, because it's just like a hair or something. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But I don't want them having stuff in their eyes. They're too cute. They don't need that. Hospital said she was okay, and it was a long time ago. She's still here, so I assume it's fine. And he's like, she's still with us, so I assume it wasn't serious. It was pink eye, though. Did she fart on her own pillow? No, thank you. Double it and give it to the next person. Exactly. Double it and give it to someone else in their eye. Secretly applying full face in the back of the bus during the 12-hour trip. Yeah, the 12-hour trip on my bus ride home with all the makeup stuff that I stole from everyone that I saw a little klepto, putting it all on like, oh yeah, looking at myself out the window like I'm in a music video. Exactly. Wouldn't put it past them to misdiagnose and neglect something serious. That too. 12 hours, lucky. So she's like, I live 12 hours away from the school. It's a 24-hour trip. I just lived at the school. Imagine you could just pull like a draw 4 and just pass the pink on to the next person. JP, imagine if you could do that with anything in life, right? You were just given a choice. You're like, do you want your card to break down today? You just pull out like Uno cards and be like, no, actually, I want yours to break down. You pull out the card and their card just explodes outside. It's like, you know, wouldn't that be kind of cute? Wouldn't it kind of fun? Lashes blowing off in the wind, flapping, right? Like a little butterfree. That's my impression of butterflies and eyelashes at the same time. I don't know why they would be like that. That's more like legs. I feel like butterflies are more like that because they're wings. You know what? I don't know what a butterfly looks like, apparently. Or eyelashes. Living your best life. Guess what you missed yesterday? What did I miss yesterday? Was there anything fun? Was there anything exciting? It was my day off, so I assume everybody else took the day off. So, Bestie lived right across from the high school. Your bestie. Did you stay with them often just to save yourself time? Mine and your husband's 3-year anniversary have been together. Well, that's cute. Congratulations to you. No comment. Hangry, do you know what a butterfly looks like? Do you know what a butterfly looks like without looking in the mirror at your naked self? Hangry, could you draw a butterfly from memory? Memory. You basically lived there the last year of high school. Stitchy, honestly, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Honestly, I don't blame you for that in the slightest. I love my parents, but I probably wish I'd done something similar. A lot of my friends, I always used to laugh at them because they would be late to school. They would show up either as school was starting at 9 o'clock, or they would be like, hey, Mr. Sharky, look at this. Do you like this filter? Do you like this filter? That's my ISO again. You see that? You see that? Do you see that? You look infinitely better. Did you see that? You know the number of times I've Googled it and every response is, make sure you update your camera hub. My camera hub, it literally says, oh, I don't know if I can click on it right now. Oh, no, it says it's fully up to date, right? They Google it. When I Google it, they say, if you want to save your settings, as in you don't want it zoomed in with all your settings at 50%, make sure your camera HUD is updated. It is updated. Please save my settings. That's what it looks like when they reset back to 50%. That was very bright, wasn't it? Even I saw that out the side of my eye. I've got what I was saying. Oh, my friends who lived near the school would still show up late. And I was like, I should have just lived with them, like 5 minutes from school. I would never have been late. I would have been always on times. Doctor comes out, I'm sorry, but you have cancer. You pull out your reverse card. I'm pretty sure that would have been something that Ella woman, what's her name? Ella something. She does the Uno reverse cards, and it's always so funny. There's always like one with her with like a waiter. They're like, here's your bill or something, and she puts like the Uno reverse thing down on the bill, and then the waiter pulls out an Uno reverse card and just like, wow, and then she has to pay her own bill. It's really funny. It's her whole gimmick. If you've seen it, I don't know what her name is, Ella something on Instagram. Her reels are always the Uno reverse. I love them. So funny. Ooh, did you see how hideous that was? It was the worst. We used to eat at a house at lunch, and we would save the lunch money for the weekend. We could buy alcohol. That's so smart. I love that. Stitchy, I used to get my weekly allowance for lunch at school. I used to get 20 quid. No, wait. I used to get 10 quid a week for my school lunches. I didn't get free school lunches because I wasn't entitled to it. So my parents gave me £10 a week, which was £2 a day, which I explained to my parents. I'd said to them, I was like, there was nothing at my school cafeteria that you could buy for 2 quid, right? The smallest sandwich you could get was like 3 or 4 quid, right? So I was like, I didn't actually eat at school. I had my £2 and I used to go to, there was like a little corner store. I used to go before school. If anyone, remembers in the UK, they used to have like the really cheap energy drinks, which were like 25p. You get like a little can of energy drink. I would get that. Let you get that, and then I would get some like, I don't know, like a chocolate bar or a snack. It was always like the worst quality, cheapest stuff, but they were like 25p instead of whatever they cost in real life. So I somehow managed to make my £2 stretch the week. £10 for the week, right? Happened a lot lately. It was happening with Wavelength the other week. Every time I start your PC, it had an update, and now it's Camera Hub. Gandhi, both of them just say there's an update. If I press the update button, it says it's already up to date, so I don't know what the issue is. 30 points away, Stitchy, that's like 15 minutes, right? Because you get a set number of points every 15 minutes, right? You've seen that. It's hilarious, right, Z? I love those videos because it's always something funny, but it's the same premise. It's always the Uno thing. I like it. Z, congratulations to postage. There was a quest in chat. I may have missed that. 250 for lunch. Were you able to get stuff, or did you just, like you said, you had lunch at your friends and then just hoard that for the weekend? Weekend allowance. I was broke and got free lunch. I wish I got the free lunch. Sad, I don't remember the UK at all. Again, is like I don't remember that part of my lifestyle. Yeah. Sadly, we weren't eligible for free school lunches, so I had to pay for my own lunches. But my allowance that my parents gave me for my school lunches wasn't actually enough to buy anything in the school cafeteria. So that was always fun. Very strange. Stretch your pee. Yes, stretch the pee pee. Got lunch money and then pocket money every Friday, usually like a $5. So the lunch money and then the pocket money you would buy some booze with on the weekend. So either the weekend or you'd buy snacks at break. I love how we lived a very similar lifestyle. I feel like that's very British of us though, isn't it? Very British. For the first few years, there was I think it was a co-op or a spa. It was one of the two near my school. That's the one that had the very cheap drinks and snacks. So, most things would cost £1 up for whatever you were buying. If you wanted a drink, it was £1 for a bottle of Coke, or whatever. I would just buy the cheapest things, which were like 10 or 20p. It's the worst quality stuff, but it meant that I had something to eat and drink that day at school. But it wasn't until the last few years of high school where they opened a fish and chip shop, literally just down from the school. So every single day after school, I wasn't the only one. Most people did it. They had a very special deal just for the school kids, and it was for £1, £1, you could get a portion of fries, like takeaway fries. Like if you went to a takeout and you ordered French fries or whatever, you would get like a whole tub of it. For great marketing, they must have made so much money. Yeah, they weren't making a huge profit because the fries probably were like a little bit more. But because there was so many kids that went in, it was £1 a day. That was half of my daily allowance, and then I can have almost a whole meal after school. It was amazing. It wasn't a newspaper. No, it was in those disgusting polystyrene tubs, the ones that squeak. Ugh. No, it's a lot of pee. It's a lot of pee. It is. They must have made a lot of money. That was very smart of them because because I think it was like 150 normally for those fries. But if you came in, you were in your uniform, they're like, oh yeah, you can get it for £1, right? Everyone, like literally everyone would be like, oh, are you walking to the chip shop today? And I was like, yeah, of course I am. It's on my way home. We would all walk back from school after to the fish and chip shop, but all of the students would just be lingering around with their fries. Like, there's a Pokemon chat. Yeah. Homemade classes in the morning were the best. Cook and eat for lunch. I used to like those when I started, but it got to the point that I would never have the ingredients to do it, so I never took part in the classes. Because you would have to bring the ingredients that you were told to bring to make whatever dish it was that week. But I never brought the ingredients. I never had them to bring, so I never got to take part in those classes, unfortunately. Excuse me, but sausage roll stream when? I'll have a sausage roll. Mamito, send me one. Please. We can have a sausage roll scream. Scream? Scream! Hi, Allie. Hi, Allie. Allie, how was the rest of your stream? What did you do? What did you play? What did you do? What did you do? Tell me everything. I was watching you play something. What were you doing, Allie? Tell me right now. So welcome in, Raiders. How are you, Allie? If I had no quids or p, do they accept shillings? Gandhi, the UK hasn't used shillings in a while, so probably not. Probably not at all. They would probably look at you like, excuse me, what are you trying to buy with this? I love me a sausage. We do love a sausage. Mm-hmm. Though it has to be a Greg sausage roll, please. Maybe queen coins, yeah. Though that's a pound because it has the queen's face on it. Rubles, yeah. School provided ingredients for us. Oh, I'm jealous. That would have made much more sense, right? Because then everyone would have had equal opportunity to do it, right? Plus, they would probably just purchase it in bulk, right? It would be so much smarter, right? Hi, Ludo. Hi, Ellie. Ludo, thank you for coming with the raid. This is Allie. I am Allie. You're welcome, gay people. Have you seen the YouTube shorts with the guy in the food truck that makes jacket potatoes? I don't know if I may have Z. Mocha and I, we watch a lot of food truck videos, so I may have seen it without realizing who it was. I love jacket potatoes. I said to Mocha, I said, you know, one of if for some reason I decided to get into the food truck industry, it would be jacket potatoes. Imagine just baking up like 100, 200 jacket potatoes and just having dozens of different toppings and just serving them up to people. Jacket potatoes are the best. They're so, so wholesome. Beautiful. Tavara, congratulations on the VIP. Feel free to use the VIP commands. We have command fish, command mine, command slay, and command farm. It's also in the About Me section if that helps. But there's cute little mini games. Ali's makeup was vavavooming today. Gorge. Ali came in. Wait, no. It was Ali's stream. I came into Ali's stream and Ali was like, guys, you like my outfit? And then Ali was immediately like, actually, no, I don't care. I was like, I don't care what you guys think because I look amazing. I was like, I love the confidence. I love the fact that Ali asked and I responded. And I was like, actually, I don't care what you think because I look amazing anyway. I was like, you do. You do. But Ali was like, I already know. He's from the UK. Then I definitely think I've seen it because I used to watch Mocha and I would call him the Fat Man. I don't know what his real name is. Whoever the Fat Man is, guy, whoever you are, whatever your name is on YouTube, I don't know. I just call him the Fat Man. He does food review stuff. So he would go around the UK, go to all these restaurants. Danny versus Food, that's his new channel. That's it. Danny, the Fat Man. And he went to the roast potato guy. No, I mean baked potato guy, and I think it was in Edinburgh at the time, and there was queues for like an hour at lunchtime just to get to it. Right. You made it to Lake Town in The Hobbit. That was it. I was watching you play Hobbit. I can never remember what I literally be watching Ali playing a game, completely forget. As soon as Ali raids in, I'm like, I know what you're playing. Has to be a small sausage. It does, because Ali doesn't want two-handers. Also, this thing is really good. Also, Tom, yes. God hand, yeah. Anything under 6 is blocked. Wow. Currently in Edinburgh. I thought he might have been. He loads them up. He does. In my mouth right now. Honestly, Stitchy, I don't know if you had it up north where you were. There used to be a restaurant in the UK called Spud You Like. Spud You Like. And I remember it because it was next to Subway and it was next to McDonald's. And it literally was just baked potatoes. You'd go up to it like Subway, get your baked potato, and you'd pick your toppings. They would pick your toppings. I don't know how long it lasted, but I only remember it as a kid, and then they were gone, and then they replaced it with whatever else they had up in that restaurant because they had a food court where I lived. Oh, I miss it. I need that. Was this you like potato? Love potatoes. Load you up. Ooh, woo. And that's how JP got excommunicated. JP's been blocked, banned. No one can even see JP at this point. Potato also needs to be treated nicely. Ali, and that's valid too. Cheese, chili, onions, sauce, tuna, and crispy. All of that in one? Cheese and tuna on the same thing, Z? That's a choice, right? Hi, Sid. Hi, welcome in. I'm catching up, I promise. Garlic butter. Yes, please. I think it's important that he describes Ali's stream with Ali came into my stream. Right. The fact that I worded it as if when I came into Ali's stream, that was Ali arriving, not me arriving. You be friends like those grinds. Like those grinds that always say they're going to hang out and need to make time to hang out but never hang out. I'm assuming you mean friends, not grinds. But yes, yeah. The ones that was like, are you free in 3 weeks from now? And they're like, no. They never meet up. Yeah. I was going to guess it was somewhere around there, but you weren't sure. I feel like I've seen a lot of them up in Scotland. Tons of different options. I would like one right now. You'll take 2 hands? I bet you would, Ludo. 6 points. Stitch is like counting down to this redeem. I love that for you. How do you think it's Thursday? How do you think Thursday is Monday? Have you muted so don't bother answering? I can't hear you. Wow, Sid. Wow. Not Sid coming in, asking me a question. And then instead of starting with I can't hear you, ends with I can't hear you. Sid, I'm waving to you, even if you're ignoring me. We appreciate you. I'm not answering your question now. I want it though. Stitchy, we'll have to make one ourselves. How's that? Sid, a golden opportunity is moving towards you at a rapid pace. If you could hear me. He'll read it for the first half of your message and explain and realize you kind of... You were wrong? Were you wrong? I answered the whole question before realizing you couldn't hear me, or at least got through the message anyway. This is perfect time for me to get a drink. Thanks for that, Sid. Thank you for the 301 biddies. I appreciate you, Sid. How are you doing? What are you up to? What are you doing right now? What are you wearing? Are you still ignoring me? Tell me. The Spud you like is better than the Spud you don't. I feel like that's definitely the branding, right? If you didn't like it, you wouldn't be here, right? Exactly. Why is JP gone? Excommunicated by Gandhi, apparently. Wish you could go there just to have one of those potatoes. Let's all go.
100 bits. Dirty rotten finger sniffer.
It's a thumb sniffer. That's my thumbs. My thumbs. Those are my thumbs. But yes, Sid, you're not wrong. Oh, Sid, thank you for the biddies for outing me as a thumb sniffer. Stitchy! Congratulate. Stitchy, send me a message on Discord. Let me know what you would like.
Sidious
the whole message. Sound.
Bits.
Audio. Text.
Said,
what? Sidious, thank you for the 100 biddies. Even if you're being mean, I appreciate you. You did say what you said. You did. And I'm sniffing, so I guess it counts either way, right? A lot of consideration you are giving him. I don't, yeah, no, I think I was halfway through the message before I read the rest of it, and then I was like, you can't hear me. Seen a few of the videos, and yes, people get the cheese and tuna together. That's a choice, though, don't you think? Don't you think? David, thank you for farting on me. I appreciate you, David. David, what did you eat today? What did you have? Tell me everything. Tell me everything. I need to know. Hi, Struggle. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Definitely not Monday. How are you doing? Each person's order is custom. That would make sense, and that's what I think is the appeal, right? You would go and you'd be like, I know I want a baked potato, but I'm going to look at all of the toppings, and I'm going to pick what I want. It's going to be custom to me, and then tomorrow if I come back again, maybe, depends on how much you like potatoes, you could get something different, right? Big nose for the hands, the snolls, the thing. I've already missed it. It was there. Whatever Ali said, I agree. Yeah. Surprised you admitted it. Imagine admitting anything, Andy. You actually don't exist until Rick perceives you. No, that's right. That's what. Actually, I apologized when I went into Ali's stream, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I woke up this morning, and I was in bed last night. It must have been, I must have woken up at like 1 because I woke myself up because I was like, I've forgotten something. I forgot to send my invoice yesterday because yesterday was the first. I was like, I forgot to send my invoice. I woke up, grabbed my phone, pulled up my calendar, set an alarm for when I knew I would be at my desk today to remind me to send it. And I was like, knowing me, I would forget. I would go out to sleep, thought it was like a terrible dream, and would forget. So it's fine. It's a thing. So I went to Ali's stream. I was like, I've sent it finally. And I was like, you had to apologize. You had things to do. And I was like, well, Ali's my routine, my morning routine. I was like completely spiraling at this point. Stitchy, yes, send me everything and I can get it added for you for tomorrow. She'd like, oh, Ali did the nose job. Did it fit in the hand? Big nose for big thumbs. That's what you said. Thought tuna and baked potato in the first place was weird. It's definitely very common in the UK, and I'm not sure why, but it is. It's usually tuna and mayo on a baked potato. Could also be really good. Also, actually, I say that tuna mayo with sweet corn would be a thing that a lot of people would do. Definitely not a Monday. No, definitely not a Monday. But I woke up very confused. So, but now it's almost Friday, so that's fun, right? You skipped eating just a protein bar today. David, are you hungry? Are you trying to lose weight? Is there a goal here, or you just weren't feeling it? Because this is what happens when I want to speak to Gandhi. I'm like, what did you eat today? And he's like, nothing. I didn't. Just screams at me. You haven't done it? It's supposed to remind you. Gandhi, what? How am I supposed to remind you when I'm the one who forgot? I've been so preoccupied with Pokopia this whole month. I hadn't even submitted the streams I had done.
Sharky_just raided. Best behavior, everyone.
Hi, Mr. Sharky. I still didn't fix the thing. It still does it when I speak, god damn it. Hi, Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky, I felt like I was just talking to you. Hello. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Mr. Sharky. Hi, welcome in, Raiders. Was this, Mr. Sharky, to answer my question, was this just a pre-birthday celebration or was this like a normal stream? I need to know, will you be streaming again on your birthday? Everyone, please, if we never see Mr. Sharky ever again, please say happy birthday preemptively ahead of time for his birthday this weekend. Yes, exactly. Happy birthday. Preemptively for this weekend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. What were you doing? I checked in with you this morning, which almost sounds very creepy because Mr. Sharky was sleeping when I checked in with him this morning. It felt like, you know, when you're like a mother and you're like making sure your child's still asleep, you know? I was like, Mr. Sharky, you okay? Asleep. Yeah, okay. You're okay. Yes, indeed, I will. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. I want, you know, if I say happy to you now, I want to make sure that I can still say it again later. You see that game though? The one that you could interact with? That looked cute, right? Did you like that one? I know that you probably were sleeping, so you didn't get to see much of it, but did you like it? Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone had an amazing time with Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky, Raiders, if anyone needs a D-stream, please do. We're currently just gossiping before we jump into some Pokopia. More than welcome to hang with us if you wish. If you wish, but if you need to take care of yourself, you need to D-stream, get some food, get some water, go walk Philip. Hi, Philip. I saw you came in too. If you need to walk Philip, please do. You're at work, you're not going to remember in 5 hours. Here's your reminder now. How's that? Mayo is normal, that's in tuna already. No, it's not, Gandhi. Nope, Gandhi. No, it's not. Tuna doesn't come with mayo in it normally, Gandhi. You don't just go catch a tuna fish and it has mayonnaise in it, Gandhi. We're going to continue. Jace up my sleeve. Welcome in, Philip. Welcome in. Mr. Sharky, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? When you make tuna. Yeah, when you make it. But you don't have to put mayonnaise in it. I grew up under a rock. Definitely grew up under a rock, for sure. A wild shark has appeared. I like that message. That's cute. Thank you for the brain rot, too. Hi, Fueloth. Hey, welcome in. How are you? Not feeling it, you're having steak later. Oh, okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. As long as you're feeling okay, David. How are you? Are you feeling okay? You don't have the... Wait, he has some? Or he's posting some? We're listening. You're on your way. Yes, run, Gandhi. Welcome, Sharky and Raiders. That's definitely what I meant to say, I think. Right? I'm just distracted. Hi, Fan. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you? No, I'm leaving. He's like leaving. Exactly. Happy early birthday. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There's very love. Hi, welcome in. Been watching Sharky sleep in the morning too. Is it so fun and also kind of creepy for us to just be like, I know you're asleep, but I'm in your stream watching. So weird and epic, but I loved it. As long as you did. That's what we like. You know, that's what we need. That's what we like to hear, right? That you love it. The show I said to Gandhi, he put so much cheese on the girl's potatoes. I like, obviously I don't eat cheese now, but the pulls, the stringy pulls, porn for the eyes. You two wake up before Sharky and hang out in the mornings lately. Jason's like, I'm watching you, Mr. Sharky. You don't know it, but I'm watching you whilst you sleep. Jace, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thanks. Mr. Sharky, well, in fairness, Mr. Sharky, for me, is 2 hours behind me. So if I wake up and I go onto Twitch, I see Mr. Sharky's on, there's a high chance Mr. Sharky is still asleep because 2 hours difference. Send you a short for later. Okay, thank you, Z. I appreciate that. For Wayloth, thank you for the mod love. Mods, enjoy your love and kisses. This song is a bop. Sucking out the tuna mayo. He is just the mayo from the tuna. Leaves the tuna behind. How are you so cute? Oh wait. It's just the lights. It really is just the lights. It really is. If I turn them all off, in fairness, the camera did restart earlier. And then it was zoomed in with the ISO at default, and it was just like a whitewash. It was just, you couldn't see a thing. It's just everyone burned their retinas out. It's cute. Oh, that Pokemon's not in the chat, is it? Never mind. Fan, thank you for your data. I appreciate you. You might see it real soon. Can we all see your face, Frolov? Are you showing all of us your face? I'm only going to stream your bathroom breaks now. Struggle, that, you know what, Struggle? I think you probably took 4 bathroom breaks yesterday. So yeah, maybe you should have a separate camera for those breaks that you take, go live when you take those breaks, right? You could make it a whole untucked kind of vibe, right? If you're not watching untucked, you're only getting half the struggle, you know? Ooh, whoa. a side account. I like this. It's Struggle Lou or something. Lou Struggles. I don't know. Something along those lines of when you take your bathroom break, here's me struggling in the bathroom. Clock it. My tiny bladder could never. When I started streaming, I would pee all the time. When I used to stream DBD, I would go pee every single time I was loading into a match, mostly because of my anxiety. When I'm anxious, I pee a lot. DBD gave me a lot of anxiety, mostly because it's a multiplayer game, so I was always peeing. Now I managed to somehow make the 4 hours without needing to pee, but had to braid and run because you have a modeling job right now. Please send your dad 47,000 US dollars. Philip, you know what? You deserve that. Yeah, know what? You deserve more. You deserve the 50,000, Philip. Go enjoy your modeling job. You're being cute and getting photos. Don't tease your fragile. So fragile. Sid is so fragile. Poke him nightly. Not nightly. I was gonna say nicely, but nightly. Need to find a vegan tuna. Mocha, I had one in the UK. It was mediocre at best. It was just chunks that didn't taste like, or the texture wasn't the same. It was just, they just called it that, and it was, nah. You should see Rick after he sheds his skin. Ick. I'll just peel it all off. Completely different person underneath. Almost like a snake, or a lizard, maybe. Showing face? Face. Right. Only 4 bathroom breaks? I like how I'll go into Z's stream, JP's stream. I don't think Gandhi has a pee command, but Gandhi doesn't go pee anyway and struggles. If anyone just gets, if the stream is on like a be right back thing, I immediately do come on pee. Or come on piss. Depends. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm accusing you of peeing. Thank you. Struggles to piss. I drink a lot of water. That is a thing too. I only have this one container of water, and I sip on it throughout the whole stream just so I'm not peeing constantly. Then that's why you pee so much. It could be a small bladder, Z. Also, you do drink a lot. Z, you'll be on stream and you'll have multiple little beppies. So he said DDV give you so much anxiety. Yeah, not DBD, but the DDV. All those Disney characters are asking me things. Anxiety. Had to pee right before stream, then stream for 5 minutes and pee again. I get that too, though. I do understand that. I get everything ready to stream, and then I press that go live button, and I'm like, okay, let's do a prep pee. Let's go pee just so I know I've been, right? You know when your parents are like, go pee before you get in the car because we're not stopping. You're like, it's fine, I don't need to. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to go pee before I start stream, because if I sit down, I'm probably going to be like, now I need to pee. So I just make sure I do it before I go. In this case, before I go live, right? To your face. You want a tuna sandwich or a tuna melt? Maybe you should make a sandwich, huh? Literally you, though. Everyone should just go pee right now. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably peeing. The one time is he's actually pooping, and he'll be back in an hour. The way you do a 12-hour stream, you don't use the restroom. Gandhi, it's a skill. I do it when I fly. Raw dogging, they call it, right? When you raw dog a flight, you just sit perfectly still. You just don't move. Because if you don't move, you're to pee. I don't eat or drink anything on a flight. I just sit there and just wait for it to be over. I can't sleep on a plane. So I just sit there and wait. I hate flying. If flying was like, if it was more like a train and it was more relaxed, it would feel much better. But flying feels so formal. It's just like you're all packed in there and you have to get to know your neighbor. You have to climb over them. It's like, no. But trigger the command which I made for you. You know what? I like it when you add stuff just for me. You found vegan tuna on Amazon. Maybe you should try some. You're peeing right now. You brought your laptop, peeing and typing. So it was like I've got one arm like this, holding the laptop, the other one typing like this. Just, freehand, just peeing everywhere. Also peeing right now, you should all be peeing. Hangry's pooping. Local vegan woman in your area. Order that and the other stuff will come. David, you might have a point. My mic stand might show up when the tuna does. Tried that, but you can never get the smell off your fingers. That's disgusting. Thank you. Pistas. It's romantic, isn't it? You've raw dogged on a flight before, but it was different. Gandhi, sit down. Right now. Maybe they're boycotting me for the lack of purchases in one shipment. Mocha has this conspiracy that if he buys just one thing at a time on Amazon, that they don't like him. I hate to break it to you, but most housewives buy 5 single items throughout the day, every single day, right? They're like, you know what I'm really in the mood for? Red lipstick, ads, right? And then an hour later, you know what I really want? Iced coffee, ads, right? They're not putting it in their cart. They're just ordering singular items throughout the day, right? They'll just show up eventually, right? Please, I have a sink. Struggle's like, I'm not even on the toilet. I'm peeing in the sink. Love that for you, Struggle. You don't sleep on a plane or to or from South Korea. Luckily, your friend and I had a two-seater instead of the usual three seats. If you're with someone, it's a two-seater. Beautiful. Heaven. Perfect. It's your little comfortable space. I don't know what it is about flying. I don't know what it is. What's the logic? What's the reasoning behind this? Is it because you're assuming most families are three people, two parents and a child? Is that the logic? Because whoever is traveling is a group of three ever in life. Singles or couples only, right? Logically, right? So for them to always do seats of three, like, what are you doing this for? Like, are you deliberately trying to piss everyone off? I don't know. I can't comprehend it. I don't know. Why not just make twos? Uh, Tuna in water or oil? Oil. It's like olives. You wouldn't get them water. It's always gross. Oh, the laptop is sat on the sink. Oh. Always water? Gandhi, get out. Rick's bathroom is so huge, he can't imagine the sink being next to the toilet. Heard it here first. Struggle. You know what? I understand. In the UK, the toilet was in a different room to the sink. The house that I grew up in, the toilet room was one room on its own. Then you had to walk out that room to wash your hands, right? So there wouldn't be anything to place anything on. The house I'm in right now, the toilet is also in a separate. It's a tiny little room that opens up into the. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I guess you could put it on the floor, right, by your feet. Toilets are their own doors. Then yeah. If you want no flavor, water, otherwise oil. Right, you can get them like a chili oil too. Go on the tax bracket. Notice something's wrong with the Amazon. Everything is delayed for a week. Maybe the world's ending. Bit integration, be right there. Bits, we like bits. Throw bits at struggle right now. For struggling. I've traveled in a group of three before. Yuki, you're excluded from this conversation. But is that the default though? It's not, I don't think, right? I don't think it's the default. I think the default of travel groupings is two, or at least pairs, right? Groups of two people. So you would either put the seats in twos or fours. But to make them a row of three, that just seems so silly to me. Because there's always going to be like some one odd person, but maybe that's why they do it. Mixing the couples with the single flyers. I don't know. Sounds insane, but I'm learning. We're all learning. We're all learning things. Toilet is under your desk. I don't need to move. Frel's like, I have a catheter. What do you mean? Toilet closets are the best so your business doesn't bust out into the entire room. Yeah. Don't give you false hope. We like false hope. Joke. Freloff, I'm glad you could clarify that that was a joke. You usually have a two-seater on the back of the plane. That's where we sat. See, that's where I'd want to sit. Still two-seater for Mocha and myself, just so that we don't have to deal with some random stranger because we don't have there's not like a third person. I mean, I could put all three of the pugs on one seat, maybe. What would be couples? Could be polycules. It could be. I mean, I guess you could have a throuple, right? But the chances would be lower. You probably would have two couples together traveling, right? Me just being logical minded, if you're planning out seating, plan for a couple of two or two couples. The chance of there being a weird number of three exact people traveling together, what, the third wheel just lingering around and they want to sit with the couple on the flight, you know? Would make sense to either double up the seats or at least add an extra one. You got your food first at the back. I love that for you. Cuties, the pugs. We would take the pugs. I definitely would love to travel with the pugs, but I think they would be far too fascinated with everybody else in the plane that they would never sit down anyway. So that would probably end up being an issue. Pugs, they're so cute. I miss their faces already. They're only downstairs. I saw them a minute ago. They're cute. We love them. Homies is definitely feeling better too. He was very unwell the other day. He was all miserable and grumpy, but he's fine now. Also, I realize the ad break is about to start because we're almost 2 hours in again. And my Switch keeps trying to sleep and I keep waking it up like, you cannot sleep, thank you. Hot rolls with the melted butter, I still dream about them. Rolls. Roll. Squirting poo. Hangry you or the dogs? Okay, Yapster, I know I need to stop. I need to not get distracted. It's funny because you could ask me like, what was I talking about 5 minutes ago and I forgot. I was talking about something. The dogs, right, Hangry, stop projecting. No, you. Exactly, no, you. It's Hangry doing it. Hangry ate too much TVP again. Again. And now he's exploding. Ordered a 12-pack of vegan tuna. Will be here on Tuesday. This Tuesday? Next Tuesday? A Tuesday in a month's time? Will the microphone stand show up at the same time? This is where the tuna shows up before it does, right? I love you, really. This Tuesday. So, Tuesday. This Tuesday. Love the commitment, as we should. Vegan tuna, how does that work? I feel like it's going to be very similar to like TVP. It's going to be like the protein chunks, and it's going to be in a sauce or something that might give it the flavor. It's made from chickpeas. Okay, I feel like I've had that one. I feel like I had one like that in the UK because they would have them in little tins, so they look like tunas. But I didn't like the texture of them. They were kind of mushy. TVP, Hangry, don't jinx it. Not a fan of tuna. That was the funny thing. I've obviously had tuna. Then I tried the vegan tuna, and I was like, this is nothing like it. But whatever. Yeah, they come in tins. They do. Okay, I feel like it might be similar from what I was thinking. Also, is the ad break just started or did it just end? I think it just started, guys. I apologize. I'm so rude. I apologize. Okay, I was about to go live on the Red app thing, but I don't need to. I already did it earlier, I think. Right? I did. Okay. That's fine. It's ready. Okay, perfect. But as Ganny said, you add mayo and pickles and salt and pepper and you can make a yummy sandwich. Yeah, you wouldn't just eat it on its own with a fork. If you ever want to buy anything from the UK, open a PO box and I can send you stuffs. Stitchy, I appreciate that. Stitchy, I would literally just be asking you to try and send a warm Greg sausage roll. I may as well just order the frozen ones and try and warm them up, but they'll never be the same. You can also make it from a temper. I haven't tried cooking with temper very much. I think I should get back into it because I like the different consistencies and the textures. Your mum makes it with sweet corn. That's what I remember Gandhi growing up. Was sweet corn and mayonnaise with the tuna. Normally like on a pasta or something. That's always what I remember anyway. But it was always light and refreshing. It's like a summer thing. Yeah, mum. Thank you, Hangry. It's because you were Latin. I don't know. Is that because Gandhi is Latino that there would be sweet corn in it? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I always feel like sweet corn would be like a white people thing. I'm imagining like it's just like at a barbecue, just like the corn on the cob thing's like chowing down, right? I never liked corn on the cob because it always got stuck in my teeth. Corn is all over the place. Dottie had corn in every dish. Because it makes sense. She used to make a lot of good food though, didn't she? No, I guess this makes sense. No, this is valid. This is a thing. I guess if you looked it up to see which dishes had the most of it in, as like a staple dish with that ingredient in, you could figure out who eats the most of it, right? Guys, should we play some Pokopia? We're almost at the hour mark because the ads have just started. Corn goes in your mouth and comes out somewhere on the cob. Yeah. Hangry just washes it and just eats it again. She's from Mexico City or someplace. Yes. Or someplace. Mocha, the fact that you are friends with her for however many years, like, or someplace. From somewhere. LMAO. Yeah, Hangry, would you like to do Command Lemoy? You're more than welcome to. I know it's your command that added just for you, and you never like to use it. But is it Command Lamo? I think it's Command Lamo is your command, right? Friends for 25 years and you still don't know where she's from. It's the fact that she probably mentioned it too. There we go. There it is. The command Lamo. They're happy now? I really am. It's a beautiful command that I added just for Hangry. Guys, have you even seen this one? Get off your back. Okay. It says, Lamo, make sure that you check out one of our favorite fitness streamers here on Twitch. And it says, Han Swallow. Does not say hangry whatsoever. If you want to see some real muscles. Hangry, don't you love that one? I added that one just for you. Just for you. Well, so the ad break is almost over. So we are going to jump over some Pokopia because I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been working on. Struggle, if you're here and you can still hear me. Not like a spoiler warning, but I know that you are playing it and I don't want to like take all the fun away from you discovering stuff. So we are going to be jumping into it in a minute. And we are in the sandbox space. Get on your back. Just get on each other's backs. Do it. You should. Love how you turned the mic up for that read. Oh, I just leant in. I didn't even bother touching it. I was like, if I just sit closer, he can't tune me out, right? Though in fairness, if I get my mic stand, if it eventually comes, the microphone could be like right here. And then it might be a decent volume for most people. Or too loud. I don't know. Is that too loud? It would be like right here instead. When I'm streaming, rather than being on my desk. And you have a deep voice. I could make it go deeper. Hello. Your mother sucks dicks in hell. Wait, was that a Scary Movie? I think that was Scary Movie, right? The first, no, wait, the third one? I don't know. I thought our love was stronger than money. Okay, I'm out. I was like, that's enough. I'm out. Thank you. Not the clip. Queen, why are you awake? Queen, hello. Stronger than money? Yes, Sid. You may be confused with Hangry. Hangry is very money focused only. Hangry and Boca are piecing out. You're you didn't want it to go deeper? Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Queen. Hi, good morning. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Is the ad break over? I think it is. I love you guys. You guys are fun. Should we play some Pocopa? Some Pocopia? Some Heartopia, but Pocopia instead? It's that Heartopia jingle, but with Pocopia on top of it instead? We'll do that. Okay, so, of course my characters are asleep. Oh, I need to update the title. Let me just swap into game like, that's it, guys, that's it. Who cares? Let me change the title, or the thing, yeah, the category. Okay, so, guys, since you last have seen, since we've last streamed this, I've worked on a few things. Though it shouldn't be as much of a surprise to any of you because I've been posting the reels that I've been working on like every social media platform. So if you haven't seen it, it's because you hate me and that's your own fault. That's your own fault, so. Is what it is. You're doing okay, I'm glad to hear it, Queen. We're doing okay too. How's your dad doing? You guys, literally the husband of hot guys in chat. I don't know who that is. I know my husband, but we're the hot people. Angry, you're clearly not one of them. $75,000. Don't give him any money because he won't go away. Okay, so if you didn't see, are you having fun? Jelly, we just swapped over to the game. We did. Jelly, what are you doing? Aside from ignoring me, what are you doing? Tell me everything. So I'm gonna tip the camera down so you guys don't see it until we look at it. But I was busy yesterday on my day off, okay? I was very busy yesterday because I was working on a very big build that I was inspired to do, okay? I'm going to see if I can angle it right because this game, I really wish this game had smooth controls. Saving the world? Are you, though? Are you coming in first place, Jello? Or are you dying immediately? Hot and homosexual, deal with it. Hangry, we can't deal with any of those things. I'm sorry. Okay, so the build that I worked on. Okay, so you know I have my main building in the middle of town, the plaza building. I then added in the Prism Tower. There's a big hole at the top because I ran out of windows. But I did add the Prism Tower from Legends EA, which is funny because I haven't played Legends EA. I've just watched Struggle play it. So I had to Google what it looked like so I could build this. Debatable. Yeah, how that word is spelled. It's fine because I knew what you meant. Just click on your name, look at your profile. With all the VODs that don't exist. Right. Yeah, exactly. So, fake fan. Honestly, I am. One day I'll play it, but Struggle, I watch you play it, so that's a win, right? So this is my interpretation of it because it is the Eiffel Tower. Okay, guys, it's the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so I still want it to look like the Eiffel Tower, so we still have iron in it, right? We still have iron in it, hence the balcony spaces, right? So this is my Prism Tower. There's nothing in it right now. I think what I want to do is down here have some kind of fun lobby space, maybe like a shop or two, like a souvenir store, right? And then have like an elevator that runs up maybe in the corners. Because what I want to do is I want to put a gym on the second deck up here, right? It might be a bit small, but I want to have it set out like as if there's an arena here for battling Pokemon. It might be a little small, but I would like to. Let's do an Eiffel Tower right now. Struggle, what website? The Eiffel Tower. In fairness, it isn't Eiffel because you can't look at it. A gym, so X and Y. Yes. but not like a workout gym, like an actual Pokemon gym. So I'm talking about. But I wanted to be a Pokemon gym, though. Would you? I want the arena. It was a gym in X and Y. Oh, it was a gym in X and Y. I didn't play that one either. Fake fan. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Google. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it. But I want it to, at least on the second floor, like I said, I want to have the arena set up. I don't know how I'll do that. I'm sure I could put down some coloring and make it look like a court, right? And then downstairs, I'll just put shops and stuff to make it almost like a tourist place. An electric gym. I guess that could work. I don't know what I'd put in this one. Clemence's gym. Did you like that one, Struggle? I know people seem to have their favorite kind of gyms, right? Or at least their favorite gym leaders and their teams, right? I was playing through Violet, I think. I was doing the gyms on that. Some of them were actually pretty interesting. I like the streamer one. You barely remember it. I could say the same because I've not played it. We can all not remember it and just assume it's a perfect recreation, right? Okay, so last night, after I'd finished doing my interpretation of the Prism Tower, I decided that I was going to redo the exterior of my Pokemon building. The main building that I have in the middle of my map, I want to make it into a hotel. The ground floor is it was like a lobby space, but I want the upper levels to be a hotel. I want it so Pokemon that are visiting would be able to check in and stay in the rooms, right? So that's what I've been working on. Let's see if I can position this. So I went through and I redid the exterior of the building, right? So I redid it. I changed it. There isn't that many like facade outdoor pieces in this, right? So aside from just putting blocks and arches and like calling it a day, there isn't really that many ways to decorate the walls without just slapping another block on it. And I finally did it anyway. I didn't want to, but I did. So now I feel like it's given it a little bit more depth, which I don't hate. I think it looks nice. You should replay. Maybe you should replay on stream. Could it be your student? You could definitely be a student. What would I teach you though? Because I'm not very smart, unfortunately. So the main reason I did this was because of the roof. So I hadn't finished the roof. I left it kind of curved because I wanted it to be like a Pokeball, right? But I decided let's actually finish off the roof finally. So I took some inspiration from Big Ben, right? Instead of it being a clock face, it's a Pokeball, obviously. And then obviously we have the tiled roof. Overwhelmed with the storage. I hate the storage in this game. I do. I know Galaxy Pig enjoys the storage sorting in this. I'm overwhelmed. I already want to make a new stuff. Do I have to make a storage warehouse? At this point, you may have to. You may have to. So this is our build. This is my Big Ben build. That's what I'm going to call it. The Big Ben build. Ignore that. That's going to be a museum. I haven't got around to it yet. Storage mentioned. Yeah. Galaxy Pig actually enjoys putting the stuff away in storage. I find that it stresses me out and I can't deal with it. I think my problem is I just need more boxes to make my life a little bit easier. Do you ever not play this game? In fairness, I had stopped for a brief few nights and then the past 2 nights I've been playing it again. Well, can't we pick up boxes after filled? I hate the Stardew shit. I know you can push them around and move them, but not if they're stacked. It's kind of inconvenient. It's annoying. But yeah, Ludo, I have been enjoying this game. I have. It would be nice to just pick up an item without having it to be empty, right? Just pick it up, put it over your head, and place it down. So I was redoing the interior. I was putting in, obviously, I'm pointing like you guys can see it. I was putting in these arches inside the main lobby space. I changed this to wood. At first, I wanted this to be like a Pokemon gym where it's going to be modern, kind of plastic-like. But instead, I've decided I'm going to do it more like classical, traditional. Hi, Wolf Dad. Jonah's game or addicted, where you have absolutely no life? A little bit of both. It's my downtime after streams. I'll like sit on my sofa with my Switch and I'll be building stuff, right? So what I want to do here is the second floor had nothing on it, but I want to do a hotel space. Meow. Wolfdad, thank you for the 65 stream streak. I appreciate you streaking here on us. Wolfdad, how are you doing? Your warehouse is still your favorite Pokopia build. I really need to put some time into my storage because at the moment I hate it. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to split up the rooms like hotels, right? So there's our beautiful Prism Tower view. So I wanted to have like hotel rooms like this, right? So I'd put doors here and then I could decorate these nicely, put in cute little hotel rooms, right? So there's 2 over here and then there's 2 on this side, right? These are obviously identical to that. And then in the middle, just have a room here, right? So they will have a window each at least, right? So they get natural light, but it means at least I get 5 hotel rooms on a floor. They are quite large, but if I made them any smaller, it would look really cramped. If you were in there decorating, it would be cramped too. Yin, thank you for the 90 stream streak. I appreciate you also. Yin, how are you doing? So you know Life in the Game 2 and you rig both of over 200 hours? Allegedly, yes. Shout out to Cows who came over and organized your storage boxes. Angry, I think you should pay him for that because that's a chore. Also rearrange your insides. If he didn't, he should have, Hangry. At least offer to pay him. Okay, this floor is my storage floor, which I am unhappy with because I put all these boxes in and I stack them up, but I'm not happy with it. I don't have enough boxes. I want more, but I don't want these boxes to go any higher, so I'm like, maybe I'll just... Yeah. We'll get there eventually. Does stream for his job or play Pokopia during working hours? After work, you totally have a life. And you know what? If it gets you through work, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I have played most of my hours, I think, of this game on stream is what I'm going to say. Trump them boxes, I definitely need to, because even the ones that I have, like, some things are easy to understand, right? This right here is just the relaxation box. So anything that has a relaxation tag goes in here. Anything that's a surface, like a table, goes in this one. Easy. And then I have shit like this. I'm like, I've put the toy ones in this, right? This one is just decorations, right? I don't know where certain things are supposed to be going. I've just been putting them in whatever the tag is, right? And hoping for the best. Does it help me find it later? No. Not in the slightest, right? I even put these over here because I was trying to divide them by wooden stuff and stone stuff, right? That didn't help. And then obviously electronics, which went in this one. I just need a better storage system, and I think the layout is also causing me a lot of hassles because this is just so when I spawn in, this is my room, and then I can just easily get to other places from this spot. Am I happy with this part? No. I will redo this storage room. It will be technically the 3rd time I've redone my storage. No, technically my 4th time I've redone it. How does hot though? It's cute. It's a big enough space. I'm just not happy with the layout of it. And I think that's my biggest issue because I'm getting to a point where I'm criticizing things based on aesthetics only. And that's what's driving me nuts. Because I just want it to look cute. So we could work on that today. We could work on our hotel, the actual hotel rooms, because in fairness, I need that. Charizard, where are you going? He's like, you know what? I just want to be on the roof. I need to organize it because the hotel room is the hotel is this floor, right? Because the first 2 floors are the lobby. This is the hotel, right? There's my storage, which means there's 2 more floors of nothing because my storage is now in the wrong spot. So I probably should move my storage to the top floor, just make the top floor like a penthouse suite, custom for me. It's just aesthetic, and have my storage in there too. Like when you hook up with a guy who lives downtown, is a huge loft. So what I'm hearing is you like the loft style. Struggle, you could definitely build that. If you like the loft style, if that's what appeals to you, you could definitely do that, right? I think that's what we should definitely do, is move all our stuff upstairs. I'm really happy with how that turned out. My biggest concern was I was going off of a reference image, and Prism Tower in Pokemon is curved, right? It curves in at the waist. It's like hourglass figure, and it comes out the top. I couldn't make this any thinner than it was because that literally is on the inside. That's literally like a box, right? I couldn't make that any thinner. I guess I could have made this come out even more and had it like stick out further, But then it would have looked strange because this follows it up, literally coming in at the correct angle because that's curved, right? And then it goes in as far as it can and then back out again. It's just because of the sizes of the blocks. I can't make that any smaller. She is skinny. I wish I could make it skinnier so that was more prominent. Though I could just make that more prominent, but it wouldn't be accurate. Anyway, my point is, I'm happy with how it came out. I based it off of an image, right? I was literally looking at the image and I was like, let's see if I can recreate that. And it's very phallic. Most towers do, Wolf Dad. You're welcome. One day I'll decorate that too. But I think we should probably figure out moving me to the top floor and then I can allocate the rest of the floors to be the hotel. People live in hotels. Looks just like a tower. That's why I was thinking a tower. Bulbous head at the top, as it should. Some ways we are so similar. You and the tower, or you and me in liking towers? Because yes, all of the above, right? I also need to build more elevators because I actually only put in the right elevator just for the sake of the right elevator being there. But it doesn't go to every floor. I got very lazy in terms of building the rest of this. Only this elevator goes all the way up. The other one just stops. So this is my floor right now, right? This is the storage one. I want to move that one, make that a hotel. Make this one a hotel. And this one, no, this is the top one. Okay, so those ones. This is the top floor. This is the top of the building, right? I think I would just redo this one, make this into like a penthouse, but it could also be my storage, maybe. I would just have to figure out how to do it best because I'm overwhelmed with storage. I've seen a few people, and I know that Galaxy Pig, when they first did theirs, I don't know if you still have it now, Galaxy Pig. I know a lot of people, they did a chest, and then it was a step up, and the chest above it was one step back, so you would climb up over the steps, which made it a lot easier to access them. But it takes up significantly more space, right? Obviously, you could just stack them, which is what I do. You can easily access two chests. You can put a third one up, look up and access it, but it's very, very finicky. Like, you could look up and still open the second one every single time. 3 on top of each other, right? Because that's what I initially was doing. And then I think I ended up doing 2, block, and then 2, because I was always having issues grabbing that third chest, right? Oh, I see, look, I didn't even do the block. I put the gate there, right? Because you can access this one, and you can even access the third one from standing here. But see how difficult it is for me to access that second one, right? I had to aim it very specifically. So that was the thing I was stressing out the most. Is the best way to do multiple stacks of chests, right? Look at that. Even looking at the bottom one, I'm still opening the second one. Gotten used to opening the third one after a while, now you don't have any issues. I guess if you know exactly where to aim each time, you can save yourself time. I have no clue what the best way is for me to set this up, to make this work. It's stressing me out. But maybe that's what we work on today. Maybe I'll move this all up. I think first what I want to do, I didn't put any buffer wall in, and I did downstairs, and it does look a lot nicer with the buffer wall. So I think I'll put the buffer wall in. Yes, it's going to bring the whole plot in by 1 block, but it does look a lot nicer. Even if the sign's covering 1/2 of the chests, I had that before, and I would keep... The number of times I would replace the item in the sign thinking I was opening the chest, and I hadn't paid any attention. I just kept pressing the button. All it was doing was changing the sign. Buff your walls. We can hire someone to do this. But this is the walls with the 1 extra wall in. It gives you this really nice kind of window seat, which I think is quite cute. It does make it a little smaller, but I think it feels nice. It looks kind of charming. Oh no, I'm missing some wool there. So I think I'll just do the same thing upstairs in my storage room too. Obviously, I won't divide up the rooms like this. I think I would just figure out a new layout, but let's do the exterior walls first. I like that, me too. At first, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to sacrifice the space. But when I look at the rooms themselves and I realize that I can't even tell you what the size of this room is. It's probably something ridiculous. I honestly don't think bringing this in by one block is going to be too much of a loss at this point. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so what I want to do is, how many lower ones do I have? I like these because they come in threes. So you have the lower one, you have the upper one, and then you have the middle ones, which work really nicely as columns. It doesn't really work if you do a full wall of them. It looks very strange. But if you put in a plaster or a very elegant kind of wallpaper, you can break up the wooden beams. They also have nice, elegant white ones, which use the wood but also gold. I haven't tried that out. Maybe I should make some and have a look at it. But I don't know how it would look because I've got the darker flooring. But there is a lot of rugs in this game. So I could always put down rugs to alternate that, and maybe I could make the top room lighter than the rest of the hotel, which is dark. It would be nice to have the contrast, right? It's not just the same color scheme throughout. Because if I have a look, I've unlocked a lot of crap. We have, where is it? Look at all of these, right? Look at this gorgeous block here, right? You can recolor this one too. If you put that as the wall, right? Put that as the wallpaper, that could be really nice. I have that as the flooring in the lobby, but that could be really nice wallpaper. You got some of these too, which are really cute, but maybe if you're making like a nursery or a kindergarten, maybe. Here you've got some plain carpets. They don't look as nice from the side on. That's what you gotta look at, because you wouldn't be looking at it from the top because you're not replacing the floor. What I was looking for these. Here we go. So I'm using these ones. These are the wood ones that I've got. These ones are the same, just in a lighter variation of, but instead of the whole thing being one kind of color with two tones, this one is white with gold trim. I'd be very curious to see if I was to dye this, what styles I could get. I have a lot of lumber and a lot of gold, so it's not an issue. Maybe if I just make some quickly and then go check on Smear Guru and see what potential ideas I have. I don't know if I want it to be white and gold. I don't think I want it to look like Donald Trump's bathroom. I would like it to have some kind of taste to it. You know? Hi, Shan. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? I didn't mean to grab that top window. This is my emergency exit because I'm lazy and I don't like walking. It's so much quicker to get down. I like the elevators. They're there for a purpose, but I don't want to use them. Smear Guru, are you at home? You're almost never at home, and it stresses me out. I think I should just put him in the hotel too. I don't see you. I don't see you. Love the death drop. Sometimes you just gotta throw yourself out a window and just, you know, take the quick way down. There you are. Hi, sweetheart. Jump love, I didn't mean you. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. I need you. Can you show me? It says I can dye it, so I'm hoping we can make something cute with this. Oh, I can dye these ones too? Let me have a look at these real quick. Okay, so this changes the whole time. Ooh, pink is kind of cute too. Okay. It loses the texture when you paint it though. See how you can't, it's kind of difficult to see. The default wood texture has grain in it, right? It's got different shades of these browns. If I was to paint it brown, it's just one tone the whole way through. It kind of loses a lot of its charm, which really sucks. It's a little bit more visible in the gray because you can see different, yeah, but it would be nice if it was like a little bit more textured, right? Hi, Pizza. Hi, welcome in. Definitely giving you inspiration. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If I can help anyone with any inspiration, it's a job well done. But welcome in. How are you doing? What are you working on? Oh, I can't change the gold trim. Oh, and the brown isn't brown. It's a cream. I found that true when painting a lot of the blocks, it loses a lot of the texture and it sucks. They apply a different texture as a painted texture instead of changing the color of the texture. Because look at that already, right? The grain that's missing on the top of that block. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the white with the gold either. I feel like I would have to place it and find out. Oh, is there a quest in chat? Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want to make gorilla noises. There is a quest in chat. If you want it, feel free to join. I'm flying through the window because I don't want to go through my usual way. Though if I move my storage to the penthouse, it's gonna take even longer for me to get up. You're back. What did you miss? You didn't miss anything. We just jumped into the game and I've decided that we are gonna move our storage stuff upstairs. Mostly because I want to open up the downstairs floor so I can make the hotel. Your day's going well. You've been working through getting your areas up to level 10. Think you have Bleak Beach and Rocky Ridges left to do. I was going to do that before diving into Pallet Town. That is smart. That's what a lot of people have done. I don't blame them. I very much jumped the gun. And it wasn't until recently where I went back and I got them to level 10. Thankfully, they're all level 10 now. I still haven't purchased all of the recipes. They're very expensive. Like now they're like 1,500 just for a sofa recipe or something. It's fine. But I'm conflicted because I wanted to move every single Pokemon into this town. But now I've been working on the other towns and making them also kind of cute. I'm very conflicted, right? Also, thank you for the hydrate. Beans, thank you for the resub for 25 months. Beans, you are so kind. I appreciate you. Beans, how are you doing? How is your Thursday going? You having a good day? Hello to you. Always place things down to the test because I never like anything in the preview. They always look different when you place them too. Right? Let me know if the sound clip's okay. If not, you can find another. Of course, Stitchy. I'll have a look after stream. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'll let you know if I need to change anything. Been running out of money, been buying too much each day, I think. Yes. I've also been lazy, so I've been buying dyes instead of making them, so that's burning through a lot of my money too. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but waiting on the Pokemon takes too long. I'm very impatient. Okay, so this is what the white and the gold looks like. I don't hate it. Let's make the other ones too, just to check it out. You're doing daily group challenges. You can make like 3,000 coins a day on the normal days and 4,500 on challenge days. I haven't, mostly because I haven't been playing with anyone. I'm very unsocial. But actually, Wolf came in yesterday when he was streaming. Oh, my thing's downstairs. Yesterday he came and checked out, and he was saying about the group challenge that I completely forgot they existed, because yes, if you play with other people and you do things, you can get points, and they award a lot more from them too. Change of scenery will do wonders for your mental health. Okay, we like a change of scenery, right? If two people do each other's challenge it. Galaxy Big, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you could do your friends, and your friend could come to yours, and then you could both get each other, well, not each other's points, but you both get double the points, right? Okay, I'm gonna make some of these. I should have just tested them down here, right? It'd be so much smarter, wouldn't it? Sourcing Day, you mixed up your meeting and wasn't able to get into contact with the place that was supposed to do a college course with, so your mental health was in a grumpy mood when you're at IKEA. Love IKEA, but I'm sorry that that kind of ruined your day. That's not ideal, right? Are you able to reorganize or reconvene with what you were trying to do? It just threw off your day, right? It's not ruined, right? You'll still be able to... Okay, I don't hate this. I mean, this... Did I use gold to make that one? Doesn't have gold in it, Jesus. I did use gold to make that one too. I like this trim. I do like it, but I feel like gold is very pretentious, right? It's very pretentious. This is the same style, but it's just the wood one. It's a lot more muted. It's a lot warmer, and I feel like it's still elegant. It still has class to it. This is very pretentious. And I don't know if I like it. Okay, wait, before I make any decisions, let me have a look, because I want to see if I've got any of those carpet blocks. I have blocks in so many chests. This is my main issue with chests. I have blocks of things that I think I've organized, and then they're not organized, and then I don't know where things are. Ah, here they are. Okay, this. If I was going to use this as a wallpaper, for example, Maybe. Can you recolor it, make it a different color? I can. But that was the thing, was like the color of it, the variation wasn't that nice. It lost a lot of the texture, and I think that kind of sucked, right? Okay, I don't know why I'm making this so awkward, but I think as a wallpaper, that doesn't look too awful. It still looks quite elegant and upscale, right? And because it's a dark red, it already matches the darker wood, right? If I was to... I think if I was to do it here, would it look the same? Sorry, let me scroll down my chat pause. It's very rude. Where's the Rome gold? You want to see blue and black? Not this. Not this. We'll take a screenshot and post it online and tell people it's blue, right? Spoke with the partner and messaged your work coach, so you're better now. Okay. Rumination urge is still there. As long as you're okay now, right? It's a hassle when it happens, because, you know, when things don't go to plan, we always blame ourselves, right? But as long as it's okay now. Oh. We don't talk about that. I checked the stream just to see it at a different angle. I think the white and the white and the red doesn't look as good as this one. This one looks very warm, very elegant, very fancy. This one, it still looks, I don't want to say tacky. I don't want to say tacky, but I'm going to say tacky. I feel like it looks more tacky. No offense to anyone who might be using that combination, obviously. But I'm trying to do like an upscale, kind of like a fancy hotel. And I think that kind of styling is not fancy. Don't want to say tacky, but tacky. I don't wanna, but like tacky. I think it could work in a different area. I think because I'm trying to do more of like a traditional, elegant, dated build, I think that might be where I might have an issue, because this is very much, it's like an old European, it's very Parisian city. I think keeping it with the darker tone might come up nicer. Did I go past it? I did, they're up here. I scrolled past. Okay, so I have 129, I have 17 of them. I'm just gonna need some more of those. Let's make 100 of each. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them anyway. Right? I'm not a fan of the gaudy style. Right. It would have to be built in a specific area for it to work correctly. And I think it doesn't work with this build. Now, if I was doing Palace of Versailles, then maybe it would work. Right. Hi, Eric. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for your daily Rickle. How are you doing? I hope that your day's going amazing. You're having the best Thursday possible. Let's try this. Let's do this. We're ignoring that second floor because I want to get this one done, move my storage up, and then I can focus on the other floors. This is a health and safety issue. Also not my problem. Okay, so if I was to, let's move you out the way. Let me grab these stone blocks. Actually, let me use whatever's trash, because I can just put them in the corners. It doesn't matter because you can't see them. They literally disappear. They're just there because if I don't put them there, they have the weird clipping. Lack of clipping. Like a historical building context of maybe, yes. Because, you know, the one that we're doing, I want it to be traditional. I want it to be old. I want it to be dated, right? But I think the warmer wood style would work better with the dated look, right? We don't talk about the blocks only being on one side. That was for the same reason, because the gap in between. You're doing good today. Today was great. Last day in Antigua. Are you excited to get home? Are you happy to be going home, or will you be sad? I'm going to remove this. I put this in initially before because of the gaps, which were in the... Excuse you. Which were in the walls. Why did you aim up? But now there is roofing there. It fills in that gap. Excited to see your dogs. That's totally valid too. Honestly, if I go anywhere, I miss my dogs. Like, we went to TwitchCon this year, just gone. I was like, I can't wait to get home so I can see my dogs. I mean, I also miss my bed, but being away from my dogs, it makes me sad. I just want to be with my dogs, you know? She wanted to be with my dogs. But did you have a good time? How long were you there for? I feel like you've been there for like a week now, right? Okay. I'm looking at this weird little corner piece that's missing up there. She wants to be with her dogs. Chat. The dogs. The dogs are cute and adorable. And snuggly. Okay. Put these corners in. Ignore the gaudy block tower that I just put there because I was testing it. Hanger, are you in the gym today? What are you doing in the gym? Or are you being lazy? I'm so warm right now. I have no clue why. Must be the weather. Okay. I need the lower ones. Okay. Let's do the lower ones. This is why when I see anyone building... if I see anyone building without magnet rise ability... I don't want to ruin it for people. I just... Look how much quicker that is. I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding the buttons and just until it gets to the end and then I can just move, right? You're in the gym doing hot people things. Okay, like what? Spending money? That'd be what you're doing. You had a fantastic time. You mean you lucked out and all-inclusive, had good food and drinks, and the beach was good? Definitely sounds like you had an absolutely amazing time. And I'm happy for you. I'm glad you had a great time. You deserve it. You worked too hard, so... Totally understand. Okay, so bring it to there. So it brings it in a little, but I don't think it makes it feel small. Still a lot of space. You drunk way too much, so what I'm hearing is you had a good time. Buying things on Amazon, I can't get a refund for. Well, that sounds very specific. Very specific, Hangry. I hope that you're able to get a refund. I don't know what I'm going to do with this because that's technically not the top block because this is the roof, right? I might just close that off. I don't think you need to see the blocks on the inside. It's not like it looks nice or anything at all. Eric, what were you drinking whilst you were away? What were they included in the all-inclusive? I've been to all-inclusive once. I went to Spain. I went to Cap Salou, which was like the south of Spain, to an all-inclusive hotel. The drinks were all-inclusive. The food was all-inclusive, but the drinks, everyone was just day drinking. Like, you wake up, you reserve your space, right, with the beach towel. You'd go get breakfast, right? And then immediately, as soon as you finish breakfast, you go out to the bar area where your seat was, and then you go get yourself a drink. It was so amazing. I want to close that off because I don't want to see the elevators when I'm in this space. So I think if I do it like that, close that area off, I can just put doors there or something so then they could be closed. I don't want to see the elevators because they're very modern. They're definitely an afterthought. Must be nice being a rich, successful streamer. Definitely. That's definitely why. Definitely was not like 10 years ago or something. Also, bear in mind, I was in the UK, so finding an all-inclusive hotel in the well, not in the UK because it was in Spain. Very cheap. Very cheap, so. So it's wrong chat. Exactly. He was like, I definitely wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody else. I'm more successful. Wine cocktails, cognac, Armagnac. Wait, what's the difference between cognac and Armagnac? Armagnac. Champagne, a similar setup. So it was luxuries when we hear it. You had a fun time. I like that. I'm glad you had a great time. Did you get lots of pictures? You could do like a whole PowerPoint presentation when you get home. I realized the setup I've done with these windows, there is nowhere for me to actually put the luxury red carpet in as wallpaper. It's fine. I didn't make any, but it's fine. I can actually do rugs with the same styles too. So your birthday... Oh, it's for your baby wolf, my bad. Ah, well, that makes more sense. Tell your lover I said hello. Origin in France and the way it's distilled. Gotcha, okay. That's probably why I can't pronounce it. It was like watching Gandhi when Gandhi was reviewing Mocha's build and he had the menu of all of the different wines. And he was reading them out and he butchered every single pronunciation. It was so funny. He was like, champagne. I was like, yeah, that's what it says, Gandhi. Brilliant. Champagne. From, you know, the region of Champagne in France. He's like a Martian. Love that. Okay. I was doing so well. Got enough PP. You don't need PP to fly around and place blocks, but the second you want to pick up a block and you've got no PP, no PP. No PP. No PP. This song. I was like, no PP, and Selena Gomez is like, no PP, PP. The minibar is included, as it should be, honestly. It sounds like she's saying PP now, not on repeat. And I love that. Minibar included. Okay, so you had the drinks when you were at the bars, and obviously for food, whatever. And then even when you got to your room, you're like, I'm going to rate the minibar because it is included. It is free. Thank you. I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing. Hi, Miss Grind. Hi, welcome in. How are you? I can put them here. We do have a small space where I can put this wallpapering in. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to do that edge piece. My bad. Almost growing hi. How are you? What are you up to? What are you making for dinner today? Tell me. I know that you love cooking, so you have to tell me. Okay, perfect. See, I put the block all the way around. I don't think it made it feel that much smaller. I feel like it still feels pretty large. I know what I'm going to do with the roof yet. I feel like we'll have to plan that out. Because obviously I could cap it off. Or I could build kind of like a nice raised roof, put some lights up there. This is the penthouse, so I feel like it would be larger, right? A little bit more fancy. Did you go on a detox when you get back? Eric's like, let my kidney recover, please. Please, nobody offer me any more drinks for 5 minutes. But it sounds like you did have a really good time, so I'm happy for you. It's nice to get away. I know, like I said, I know that you've been working really hard. So it's nice that you're able to escape for a little. Okay. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because I need to figure out another storage situation, and I kind of don't want to, but I need to. I need to reorganize my storage chests. I need to make this appropriate. Did you build this whole structure? I did. I did. From the ground up. I would say block by block, but thankfully you could do the 3x3 so you can place 9 blocks at a time. But I'm overwhelmed. I really am. I just need... Because look, I have this set up right here. I am not happy with it. I am not blown away. I'm not... I'm not. I'm really not. Maybe I should grab some boxes. Let me grab some chests. I can, without putting anything in them, I can test it out. I can see why. It's overwhelming, isn't it? It's just, one, I dyed some of the chests and all of them. That's part of it. But the way I'd done it, I was like, oh, this looks, this is convenient. But when I'm out here, I can't see these chests, so I actually don't know what's in them. So I definitely don't want to do this design again at all. I want to have them all facing inwards, so that I can see all of the labels, all of the boxes, and what's in them from a distance. That would just make my life easier. I don't know if I want them stacked up like this either. It's nice because it means I can have more chests, but... I dug a giant hole, got the chests the way I wanted, then built the building around... Galaxy Pig's like introducing the grandchildren to the Forever Pokopia home. It's like, this build, the chests were here first. The whole city went around the chests. It's like, look at this magnificent city. Where did I start? The chests. Honestly, it's smart. Moving all of the items from whatever areas you were using as your main base initially, I did the Withered Wastelands. I moved everything to I think I moved them into this building in a previous setup, right? And then I redid them, and now I'm redoing them again because I'm still not happy with them. So that's where we are. That's my life right now. So this song is a bop. I'm thinking, what if I was to put what if I put a layer all the way around this upper trim here and have the chests all the way around up here. So they're all up here, all of them, all the way around, because there's no windows up there, right? There's nothing being blocked. I could have all of my living space down here and have all of my chests up here. Wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing. I mean, it would be a pain to get back up there each time, but if you're already placing stuff in, then if something's in the chest over here, and I realize I need to put something in the chest over here, I have to run all the way around. Oh my god. There is no way to make this efficient and aesthetic at the same time. I don't know if that's going to even be possible. Choices, right, choices. Learned from Minecraft, I always struggled to make storage areas look nice until I built storage first and built around it. In Galaxy Pig, that's the issue I think I'm now going to come across. Putting the storage into a space, a pre-designed space, and being like, this is where I need it. So storage room says not much to do, but make it look galactically amazing. I mean, I could make it look somewhat amazing. Maybe if the chests aren't in the room. Right? Like I said, if I put a block here going all the way around and stacked 2 chests vertically all the way up and around, right? Maybe I dyed them to be brown so that they matched the rest of the build, put blocks here at the ends, have a little walkway which goes all the way around, almost like a biblioteca, like a proper library. We have the stairs going up to it, and you run around, you grab the book, but instead of grabbing a book, you're grabbing something from the storage, and the storage is all above this, and then down here is a living space. I like my character moving as I'm looking around. Not much to do to make it look that way. I mean, we could try it. We could try a thing. Luda, should we try a thing? Rick's mind, moving everything. Honestly, if I could move things with my mind, this might be a lot easier for me. Might be a lot easier. Okay, so I didn't like the idea of having the steel kind of walkway round, so I don't think I'm going to do that again. If I was to do... If I do a block like this, it matches the trim, right? What is it like underneath? That's kind of cute, right? Obviously, it wouldn't actually look like that. It would have to come out by, what? A block, 2 blocks? It would have to be... I'm down here, how does that look? See, look, now you can't see the boxes, so I feel like I wouldn't have the same appeal, I'm thinking. Give up the space entirely, make a new building specific for storage, but I'm insane. I was considering that, just building like a warehouse or something, right? But I wanted it to be... I want it to be, you know, when I fast travel here, where my house is, I want that to be where my storage is, right? So if I'm on a different map and I'm traveling back here, I want my home to be where my storage is. I could just build a makeshift house, couldn't I, where my storage is, but... Because what I'm thinking is... like this, right? And she'll be like that because I'd want the block to be obvious. But, you know, I'd want it to be like this, right? So when you're down here, you could see the chests. They're tucked away nicely. Like I said, I would dye them to be brown so that they would match the build itself, so they'd look a little neater. Just so that they're not down here. But I think there's going to be too many blocks. I could do one block, but it's a very small space up here. If there's another block here, you can't see the chests. And they were that was kind of half the point, was that you could see the chests up. Why am I so indecisive? Why? You know? This song would normally motivate me heavily. Like, I would be feeling like a dangerous woman right now. But the fact that I can't figure this out is making me not feel like a dangerous woman. It's making me feel like a mediocre man. You know? Could you do 2 levels of chest with the spiral staircase up each level? I could. I mean, that would be very over the top with a little spiral staircase, but I could keep taking it up. But the problem was getting to and from the chests alone would be a hassle, right? Actually, I don't hate how that's looking. Have you shown chat your Mr. Mime only bedroom, or was that between us and DMs? That was no. I save that. That's for you, Hangry. The Machoke one is for chat. That one's for the chat. Okay, so I don't hate that, right? That look, like that style, I don't hate that. My what? The Machoke room. The Machoke room. I don't despise that. Your soup is good. How's the game? The game's good. I'm indecisive right now. I'm being indecisive. Let me make some brown chests and see what those look like. How's the soup? What soup did you make? Oh god, that wasn't soup. I'm so sorry. Hanger's out here making messes again. How is the soup? What do you have? Eric's like, The Machoke bedroom? Okay, I need red and green dyes. I have multiple chests for dye at this point. That's how bad this game is. Let's make some chests brown. Let's see if I like the look of that. I could have just brought him upstairs because I have. You come with me. We have an elevator we're going to use. This way, sweetheart. You got hung up on the choke. Yeah, no. His name is Machoke, so... There's many reasons people have him around. You made a cream of mushroom. Interesting. How was that? Or are you still eating it? Oh, you said it's good, so you're still eating it. Yeah, we're currently working on... Because I showed everyone the hotel that I've been slowly decorating. But I need to clear up some space. I want to move my storage upstairs. I need to make this look nice. You know, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. How do these look? If I turn these brown, please. How do they look? If I turn that also brown. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it might look better with the room, right? I've only got 6 on me, so it's just dyed this. All of them. Why not? Would cream your mushroom? Hanger, I'm sure if you ask nicely, someone can. Hi, Calm. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for the 35 streak. I appreciate you. Your evening is lovely. It's better now that you're here, Calm. How are you doing? How's your day going? I'm currently being indecisive right now. But maybe you can inspire me to be less indecisive and make a decision. I don't hate that. It looks like it could be elegant. If that was all the way round, it could be a very elaborate, very expensive, fancy room. You killed a long dead Sorcerer King. Wouldn't you, technically, wouldn't you have just re-killed him? Right? If it was already dead and it had been dead for a while, did you just like send him back to Deathland, land of death, land of unliving, you know? Oh, he got better, then you made him worse. And as you should have. You know, sometimes they just don't get the message the first time and you have to give them a little double tap, right? It's like, please, go back to bed. Thank you, sir. You know, it happens. Sometimes they just wake up and they're not supposed to. But I'm glad you managed to, fix him. Fix it, right? That's what you did. Fix him. Do I want them to match the windows down? No, because if they match the windows downstairs, they're not going to look right, are they? It's not going to look right if I try to match them downstairs. Let's ignore the windows downstairs. Let's see if I can get a decent number of blocks placed. Or by blocks, I mean... I didn't want to do that. Yeah. This corner block gets... literally disappears, so I can just put anything in there, watch. Because it closes up once I put that block. See? Okay, so... if I was to do one in like that, and then do a double. A double like this, right? Then if I put a chest there, a double chest there, I would have a space of 3 in the middle. See, that would look weird, wouldn't it? See, these windows are 3. It's fine. Okay. I feel like these chests need to move. What would I put in that middle block then? Maybe I will match it up with the windows just because it looks weird. I can't fit the right number of chests in that I want. So if I did like that, right? And they just had that space, maybe I could put like a light or something in there, right? Because then I can have 6 per wall. Is that going to be enough? Is it going to be enough, though? It definitely does feel a little bit more elegant and elevated. Is there much space up here to walk around and not fall off and die? No, there isn't. That's half my concern here. Gandhi, you've watched for 2,032 hours. That's a choice, isn't it? You've watched 587 of my streams. That's probably every single stream, granted. That's probably just since we've had Mix It Up, so... because everything before that would have been tracked. And the 42,000 messages. Thank you, Ganty. We appreciate it, Gossip. Ganty, how's work? Are you in your training right this second? If so, how's that going? I don't hate that storage. I don't hate it. I could make this work, I think. I could make it work. I'm staring at this block like, is this the same one? It is. I just don't know what I'm looking at right now. Yes, there we go. I want to put the rest of the floor in. I think I might be able, if I really needed to, take that up an extra block, because I think on the other side of that, yeah, the other side of that is just the roof block. So if I really, really needed to, if that wasn't enough chests, I could... what am I looking for? God damn it. If it wasn't enough, I could take it up. If I have to. Okay. I think this could work. We will... let's do pretty things, and then we'll discover out... figure out? Discover? Decide on... I don't know what the words are today. The logistics later. Right? I just want to make it look cute. It's your guys' problem to make it work. That's all I'm saying. You make it work. I would not be able to get the elevator to come up here. Definitely not, Rick. Don't think about it. That's not going to work. It's not going to work, Rick. 24 of the vertical blocks? I made more than I needed. Okay, I need more of the vertical ones. Oh, excuse me. I didn't even catch a Pokemon. That's hateful. Let's see how it is. Guys, is that the ad break over? Okay, the ad break is now finished, guys. That's the last ad break of the stream. I do apologize, guys. But no more ads. I promise. Well, as long as we rate out in time, I guess. Let's make 100 of those for now. Lumber's pretty easy to get. It's stone, which was the main problem, so... Vertical blocks. Here we go. So we're going to do the same thing. So space. Okay. Double, single, space, then the singles, and then the double. Okay. So double. And then there's a space. There's a chest there. Then there's that. Then there's a space. And then there'll be a double here. Like that. There we go. And we watched for 69 hours. Ooh, woo. Nice. 69. Congratulations. And you spent 617 messages. You spent them. You have. I'm really good at the English. Okay, there'll be a chest there. Space there. And then a double here. And then the corner one. Can I do it on this back wall? I would assume I can. Right? I can cover up over this elevator. I could even use this as a cute... I could put like a cute little spiral staircase in or something here. Eric might be onto something. I don't want to use a ladder. Ladders are really slow. If I just use stairs or something, that could work fine, right? Do that, and then that's a double. I guess I should put the rest of the flooring in while I'm here. I thought the game was about to tell me I couldn't place that there. I was about to scream and kick someone or something. I think I may as well put this here anyway. Right. May as well already. I'm already here. Already doing it. Okay. Perfect. Galaxy Pig, are you playing some Pocopias right this second? If so, what have you been working on? If you can hear me, that is. I know that you're at work. Okay. So that's spaces for all of my chests, right? I don't want to paint those ones still, so I'll pick those up in a minute. Swap those round. Yes, you are playing, or yes, you can hear me, or yes, you're at work. I asked too many questions. I'm so sorry. Far too many questions. I really should slow down. You're doing the finishing touches of your Bleak Beach condominium. So tonight on stream, you'll probably finish it. Okay, good. I know that I was watching you working on it the other day. Are you still happy with how it's coming out? I feel like whenever we build something, I say we in general, like everyone, you always build something and you have the idea in your head and you're looking at it for a while and you're just like, I don't know if this is working. And then you start putting in like smaller details and like, okay, I see it. It's finally coming together. I'm seeing the vision come to life. This wall is one block too far across. And the fact I've only just noticed because of the... Brilliant. I love that for me. I love that for me. I love that for me. It's because I didn't have the elevator in here, so I didn't even notice. I'm really... That's really rude. That's beautiful. I love that. It's honestly better than I imagined it would be. I'm glad that you were happy with it. I am. Have you decided who's going to be living in there? Like, have you got a room for each Pokemon that you plan on having them in there? I've got to move all of this across now. Oh. This is what I get. I should have put the elevator in. I really should have, because then I wouldn't have had to deal with this. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope that you are doing well. Hope you do better than I am right now. This stresses me out. I'm stressed. Stressed. Okay. I screwed that up. Okay. It's fine. We won't talk about that. We're okay now. No, we are not. Now, why did you place that block there? That's not where that goes. Okay, let's try this again. One more time. That goes to here. Already assigned to finish the rooms. Oh, you finished them. Okay, good. You did it as soon as the room walls went up because I wanted the environment rank to go up. That's also valid too. That was part of the problem that, whoops, that I had when I was wanting to decorate any of my build. When I was doing Bleak Beach or when I was doing the Sparkling Skylands, I was building these spaces, putting up the 4 walls, throwing down furniture, and just moving Pokemon in. I was like, you know, I'll deal with making it look all perfect and adorable in a minute. I just need to make sure that my level doesn't drop, right? I could put them in grass temporarily whilst I build them a home, but I know my level will drop, and I didn't want them to. So I was like, let me build them this quick home, put them into it, and then I'll decorate, make it really cute after. But I just need to make sure I don't drop any levels. Half my building wasn't even built, but they had completely furnished condos. Right. Like, I need to make sure my Pokemon are in, and then I'll finish everything else. Just move them in. Plus, that kind of clears up space that they may have been taking up anywhere else, right? My Sparkling Skylands was, I had everyone living in grass, and I was like, well, if I want to clear out the space that their grass was, I need to quickly build them a house somewhere, put them into that so I can get rid of the grass so that I can build a different house here, right? It was a lot, but I got there in the end. I still haven't finished the Sparkling Skylands. I just kind of, most of them are still living in awful just box homes. I've been really focused on this place. I have not really done anything else anywhere else. I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. We tried doing the Bleak Beach stuff on stream. That was coming up quite nicely, but I haven't finished it. It's Pokemon moving day like every other day. So, did you like your house? Shame. I'm moving you again. I hope you like this one better. Thankfully, they don't have too high of expectations, but they do have preferences, right? Accidentally delete some habitats while building other stuff. The Pokemon wouldn't have homes, and then they wouldn't show up because there were too many in the area, so I had to wait till they'd show up to move them elsewhere. I had an issue with this. I was panicking. I thought I'd lost the Pokemon forever. But I guess they just routinely show up. Some Pokemon are spawned in, some aren't. So if you accidentally delete their home, just wait till they randomly show up and they're moping around town, and then you could move them in. That seems to have been the best solution that I came up with. But I don't know if there was another way to get them to show back up again if you accidentally delete their home. Sometimes I do it and I don't realize I have. Like, you remove one corner of grass or something and now there's only 3 patches of grass and they no longer live there. Or you pick up a door by accident and they become homeless. Like, that's a thing. Okay. I don't hate this. It feels elevated. It feels elegant. It feels substantial. If I was to put in... If I did put in... I could put in another I could literally put an elevator right here that just takes you up to the storage, but that seems very silly, doesn't it? When I could just have had that one go up. I was thinking if I put a ladder in, it would feel very much like a library, you know. Could I find Torchic when I broke his house today? I was like, no, not one of the brick bitches. It's like the one that I can't move out of this town because they have to be here to make bricks. That one. Yeah. I think if you finish everything, I think you're allowed to finally move Pokemon, but yeah. I just have them all in one build, and I put the clay in the box, and I come back whenever to see if they've got any bricks for me, because I don't have the patience to track these people down, to give them the clay, like, please please make me just 50 at a time, because that's what you do. You can put like a full stack of 99 in the chest and they'll make them very quickly. So that's all I do now. It's all automated. I want to do a ladder for aesthetic reasons, but the time it'll take to jump on the ladder, climb up, climb off the ladder, I may as well just use Magnet Rise and just flew up here, right? Right. Gym done? How was it, Hangry? Do you feel better? How many blocks of, like, not scaffolding? I have a really itchy nose. I like this, but not that. If I did bridge planks and painted them, I want to have something that isn't a solid block. For hotties, Lucky Jim. Hangry says this as if it's not in his garage. Oh, and then I could put a really cute wooden handrail. Oh, it could exactly be like a library. Oh, God, that'd be so beautiful. The only way that would work is if I did put this block in. I have so many of these because I was going to use them for my other build. I didn't. So wasteful. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. So if I was to bring it out by one more block, I didn't want to because it makes you can't see the chests. It's fine. Should I go to the gym again to work out or to stare at people? The boob is on point today. Hangry, did you show us? If you love me, you will. Do we love Hangry though? Okay, okay, I put one more block in. It's gonna make that space feel smaller. But I wanted to put the handrails in. Gatsby's like, Because I could put the handrails in. I have some somewhere. Not on me. There's a limited number of photos you can place in frames/TVs. Do you mean the number of TVs that you can have that can have photos in, or do you just mean the fact that the game says you could only have like 30 photos in the game? Because if you mean that, then yes, which makes no sense whatsoever, right? I think if you try and take a photo, it says in like the bottom right, yeah. Oh, 80. You can't see it because I'm in the way. There is a limit. You can only have 80 photos saved in this game. For whatever reason, 80 is the number. Okay, should we try that wood? I think that could look really nice. Here they are. Lumber. Lumber. Do you think 100 is too much? 50 is probably enough. I've already got 30, so. You are gagged. I tried to put a photo in the frame, and it says, if you want to display this photo, we'll remove the oldest one. Wait. So it wasn't just the photo limit? It's just there's a limit to how many photos can be displayed also? That's interesting. So, like, you can have 80 photos, but you can only have 20 of them actually in frames? That's hateful. Why give us this cute stuff if we can't abuse it? And by abuse, I mean just use it normally. Just place it and use it and make it look cute, right? Okay, let's try this. I was like, if that doesn't turn around... This is like the worst angle for me to be doing this in. Okay, it's definitely giving sophisticated kind of library vibe. I like that. Now you can't really throw yourself off of it, but it's fine. Try body weight workout. You're a bit tipsy. Not the drinking and then go into the gym. Maybe not. Maybe not. You might hurt yourself. You should probably not. Just ignore Hangry. Just ignore him. He's a bad influence on all of us. Am I out of stamina? I could never have guessed. Okay, I like that. If this was Minecraft, I would have put slabs. I would have had slabs on these blocks here instead. so that it wasn't just a full 3 blocks wide, because that's a lot, but it's fine. It still gives us the space up there. Imagine me just out here trying to improve people's health and fitness. How could I? Hangry, how could you? Hangry should not be fighting on the sofa playing video games or something. How do I get up here is now going to be the question, right? I could put a ladder in. Oh no. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the space between me and the fence. Oh, that makes this space up here so small. Oh, what is happening? I was so confusion. So I'm just complaining about fences right now. Hi, Barry. Hi, Barry. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. What are you doing? What are you playing? Tell me everything right now. A lemon detoxer. I like lemon hangry. I would do that. Thank you. Hi, Barry. Hi, welcome in. Elliot, elliptical panda. Oh, we've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. Elliptical panda. Right. Not Elliot. Elliptical Panda, hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming with the raid. Lovely Luna, welcome in. Dragon Lemon, we're just talking about lemons. Welcome in. How are you doing? Vemigods, words. I'm saying words. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Your cards have been drawn. Mummy Berry raid. Love a Mummy Berry raid.
Hydrate. Thanks, Ellipt 1 Cal Panda.
I'm a hydrated guy, I promise. Elliptical's like, stop talking. Drink a drink. Stop it. Everyone please hydrate yourselves right now. Usually safe to do the opposite of what Hangry says. Right, Bob, but that's what I was thinking too. Same thing. Tarot was on the schedule. Oh, you did tarot today? How was that? Did you guys have fun? Did anyone get some good fortunes? I hope you did. Barry, hello. Hi, welcome in. How are you today? See the launch of the Artemis 2. I didn't, but I know that Mocha was watching the thing yesterday. I was busy playing Pocopia, so I missed the whole thing. What's the thing with the followers? I appreciate you. I missed it, but was it good? I'm assuming it was good. I'm sure everyone loved it, right? Eric, a debt owed to you will be repaid with interest that you didn't expect. Ooh. Is it money? Is it favors? Maybe it's favors. Knew someone who the lemon detox diet was weak by day 3. She fell down the stairs at work. I couldn't stop laughing. Wow, Hangry. So you're a sadist too. I have no idea what the lemon detox diet is. Is it just lemon water? Back when you went to work, right. Back then, Hangry. Some had some not good cards drawn. Oh, but very insightful as always. Of course, always insightful, even if it isn't what you were expecting, right? You had a watch party. Oh, that's cute. So you're doing tarot and a watch party? Wait, no, because the watch party was yesterday, right? Right? Would have made sense. You know what? Words and things. Words and things. Barry Raiders Van, when did you stream? Owie. Please do. I hit my elbow. Please do. Please take care of yourself. Go stretch your legs. Go get some water. Go do what people do. I'm trying to think of what humans do. I don't know. Do those things. You're playing Pocopia? Groundbreaking. Look, Jax. I have a problem, okay? I have a problem. Help me. Kid named Fango, welcome in. Jax, welcome in. How are you? For Cash. Cash is always king, right? It is. Lip, you got a dude-wo. Dude-wo. Words. Haven't seen that Pokemon in a very long time. The watch party was yesterday. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I remember it was yesterday. So unless you just randomly felt like watching it a day later, that would have been yesterday. Tarot would have been today. Basically drink this syrup mixed with lemon juice and cayenne pepper and nothing else. For what reason? Detoxing what? What are you detoxing? Life? Makes sense, right? Lip, think if you get Daily Brooklyn, I appreciate you. Eric, you got a Rilba. He's breaking ground on the new storage area today. I am trying. I'm trying. Will it be enough that I won't replace it for the 4th time? Probably not. No, technically this is the 4th time that I've done a storage area. Will it be the last time? I hope. Problem is an understatement, but it's okay, and I support you. Thank you. I appreciate your support. It's very, very well received. You saw it live. It was so cool. That is cute. That is cute. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. But yes, like I said, if you need to do stream, please do. I know that you've been streaming for a while. I do appreciate you. We are playing some Pokopia today. We are doing chill things. So if you want to chill and hang out, you're more than welcome to. But if you need to go do stuff, I completely understand also. Barry, you're the best. I appreciate you. And to make your life even more miserable, maybe. I guess some people have everything, so they deliberately cause themselves pain and suffering to feel something. Right, Hangry? Hangry would know this. Hangry's like, let me just eat something really spicy so that I'm on the toilet all day today. Right? That's Hangry. He's like, my life is too quiet right now. Let's do this. Understandable. But yes, Barry, just before you raid it in, I had kind of put some railings in my storage area, but my storage area is kind of feeling more like a library right now, and I'm torn on what I want to do for my accessibility option to get up to the second floor of my space, and I'm like, a really cute ladder would be cute. It'd be very much like a library, right? Because they have the rolling ladders where they'd climb up and grab stuff. Cute, adorable, but it would take my character a while to climb up it. So I'm like, what if I just put an elevator in, or just a staircase, a spiral staircase maybe? And how efficient I would be able to do that. But I can show you guys. I can show you guys. Yeah, exactly. Exact those faces right there. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking. So my character's falling asleep. But this is what I have right now. So this is my penthouse. This is where we are going to be living. I'm gonna have a cute little home. It's funny because I won't even be able to set this as a spawn point unless I put the flag down in a room smaller than 10 by 10 blocks, which is so dumb. I hate that. I could put a ladder in, or I could put like a small little staircase that goes up like this. Could be really cute. If I do a ladder, it's going to be a very tall ladder. If I do a staircase, it'll be quicker. I could do a staircase on both sides just for the ridiculous elaborateness of it, right? That's possible. That's a thing. If I did a staircase and I did 2 blocks for the stair, I could go around like this and then hopefully come up to like there and then walk up. Now I've got to go back downstairs again because I need to go get some land. Wait, I've got the lumber on me, haven't I? I think the wood stair pieces in this are the hollow ones, which I don't like the look of. Not a huge fan. This is not my floor. Guys, why did you let me get off? This is not my floor. This is not my stop, okay? One more. Down we go. So this is my storage room right now, and I look at this and it gives me anxiety. Like, it makes me want to scream at it. And I don't like that. My stairs would be in this one. Yeah, see, like the wooden steps are the ones with a gap in it. I don't like that at all. Concrete stairs can be painted. Even if I paint them brown, it's not going to look like wooden stairs. It's going to look like shit. Like, it's going to look like poop stairs. It's going to look like a Hangry's house. I don't know if I want that. You know? I was curious about doing the bridge planks instead of that extra block. I know how that would look with the railing, though. Might not. Happen to love your poo stairs. I'm glad that you do. Someone's got to. So I could do a ladder, but like I said, it just could be a hassle to climb. Stop you from getting off, that's rude. Unless it's your kink. That's true. You got to be considerate of other people, right? Just in case it is, right? It might be. But getting off on the wrong floor, I feel like that's not so much of a kink, more of just an inconvenience, right? So if I did the wooden step, I don't know if I like the wooden steps at all, because just... Right? It's very like fairy in the woods kind of vibe. It's not what I want. Oh, there is a quest in chat. Guys, wait, did I add this to my... I still didn't add this. I really need to add that to my stream deck. I don't know why I haven't. There is a quest in chat. If anyone wants to use it or do it or words or whatever, do it. Do things. Go ahead. I won't judge you too much. Right. There's no other stairs I can use, right? I would have to dye every single stair that I use. Oh, wait. Stylish steps. Ooh. I don't think I've used those before. Oh, where did it go? I've lost it. Where did you go? Oh, you're up here. I pressed down by accident. Okay, stylish ones could be nice. Ooh. I don't know if I can look at it closer, but say if I make 50 of them, clearly, those might look quite nice. Fair in the woods, that's you camping. Could be all of us camping, I think, right? We're all a little bit fairy-like. Where did Smiguru go? Did I lose him? He might have gone home. Did you go home, Smiguru? Aha! There you are. You! Come here. Why are you running at the same speed I am? Come here! Jesus. Okay, I need you to... He's coming. Okay. I need you to come with me this way. Back up. Wait. Before I do, let me have a look, see if I even like it. So, I wanted to change this one. If I change both to... Ooh! Oh, God. I don't know, it might just be better white. I think it might just be better white. Just change the top to be a dark brown instead of that. That might be better. Miley has such a good voice. Identify as agender, so that's understandable too. Totally respectable. Up we go, all the way back up. I lose this dude all the time. Every time I turn around, gone. Gone. No idea where they keep wandering off to. But they're following me, and as long as I'm on the elevator, they will arrive when I arrive. Ooh woo. So that helps. Let's try this with some... I did it again. I got off on the wrong floor. Lugia? Look. Lugia? Outside my window? Lugia? Wait. Right outside my window, look. Oh, they pooped. Okay. Did you see that? They pooped. They dropped a feather off. I was like, I could go hit the bell, and I realized I don't know if that works for Lugia. It's the Hoa bell. You saw Lugia last night. I think it's because it's raining Lugia shows up on this one. It's almost always Ho-Oh, so I think because it's raining, they just pooped. Okay. But yes, we do like a fairy talk. Oh, yay! We like Lugia. It's cute. Did you do the Lugia bell? No, I don't have the birds yet. I haven't done any of the birds. Part of me is hoping that if I wait long enough, not like this will ever happen, part of me is hoping that if I wait long enough, the game will just release an ability to delete the kit houses too. So I don't have to build it and take it apart myself, because I'm very lazy. I don't want to do that. I don't. And I feel like they're like the only Pokemon that I'm missing. I think they might be. Might be the only Pokemon I'm missing. Maybe. I'm missing some. Who am I missing? Unknown. All. Okay, the 3 birds and Lugia, and then something else. Oh, wait, Chandelure. I think it's Chandelure because for some reason they won't show up. No idea why. I have the right setup for them with the candles and the offering. They won't show up for whatever reason. The 3 birds, Lugia, I'm missing, and then that one. But I refuse to build them. Birds do poop everywhere. They do. They love a little poop time. Right. Little plop, plop, poop, poop here. I could do stairs going up like this. Oh, actually. If I do another 2 like this, I'm going to place this and I'm going to absolutely hate it and change it in a minute anyway. You know. Of course I fell. Thank you for that. Smig Guru just pushing me over like that. So if I do that up there, I'm gonna lose the railing one. I kind of wanted to go to the side. Would this be easier if I worked my way backwards? Maybe. I could work my way backwards. I could start from the top and then come back down. And then I'll see where it falls. Rather than me trying to work my way up and get it in the right spot. That's not going to make any sense whatsoever. Right? It's your job to guide me in, not the other way around. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put the stairs here, right? And have it like this. And then maybe have it kind of curve around, if I can. Is that even possible? If I went down by like 3? I mean, I could just take it all the way down, but a straight line would look a little odd. Right. So if I did it like that. And then like this. Like this. Both of the... Ugh. Oh, because then it's... Ugh. Then the stairs could be directly in front of the door. Hate that. Hate that. Send it to hell. Okay. No. 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 Hate it. No. Hate that with a passion. I need an update that makes this magnet rise ability faster too. Removing a block that slowly drives me nuts. If I'm charging up the ability, it should be done almost instantly. It should be very quick. I could just go straight down. Full 180 back towards the window. I could do. I could turn it back to the window because already this is a wasted space now, isn't it? Right, because of this here. I could do the flip of what I was doing a second ago, right? Do this like this, right? I know that might make it a little cramped here. I'm not sure. But hi, Desties. Hi, welcome in. So, hi, Ninja. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you? I still don't know how I feel about that either. I mean, that works. I mean, it's, you know, it's not taking up the space. Oh, whoops. The space up here feels so small. The fact that our head is so big that we can't stand that close to the fence makes that space up there very cramped. I don't know how I feel about that either. Don't know how I feel about it. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm also doing well. We're just vibing today. We're just having a good time. Allegedly. Allegedly, we're having a good time. As I'm out here trying to figure this out. We're gonna sit here like the whole stream doing this because I have no clue what I want to do. I have no clue how I want to do this. I want this space open down here. I want this to be a really cute living space. I want to be able to put a bed in. I want probably have a kitchen up here. It's gonna, you know, it's a penthouse, right? It's a penthouse suite. The storage is gonna be up here. So if I'm gonna put stairs in, I do want the stairs to be smaller than this, right? I guess I could try the ladder thing, and I can guarantee you the majority of the time that I'm going to be doing this, I'm probably going to be using the magnet rise anyway and just fly up to the chests. So maybe I don't need to do such an elaborate staircase. I might be able to get away with doing it without. Ninja, what are you up to today? Anything fun? Is anyone doing anything fun? Anyone doing any Pokopia 2? Because, you know, Pocopia. It's Pocopia. I could just put ladders in. You wish. You're still working. And how is work going today? Are you having a good work day? I was thinking I could also put the elevator in, but see how there was like a whole loading screen just to get into the elevator? Literally just existing. And you know what, Hangry? That's valid. Just existing. You need to switch to... Eric, I think you should get one. If you would play, obviously. Would you like the other Pokemon games to play those too? Busy day today, but it's almost over. Okay, good. And then hopefully relax after your day is finished, when you get home from work, preferably. Okay, ladders are in this one, right? I think I would like to use the wooden ladders. I might have to make some and dye them. Or the metal ones and make them like a bronze gold color. Let me have a look at both. Because I think a bronze gold metal would work nicely with the style or the vibe of like a library, right? Hi, Staffy. Hi, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you? You would. Then maybe it wouldn't be so bad of an investment, right? You got to work in an Arago just at home chilling. Good. And we like chilling also. Chilling is always a good fun time. So that yellow, it's on a metal. That's almost like a gold. That might be a bit much. If I do brown, it does have like a nice bronze look to it, which is quite nice. I had to make some more of them, obviously. I don't mind that. I don't dislike that. I think if you were to go to a nice library, they would have like metal railing. Oh, railing. The metal ladder that you would climb up on, right? Let's make some more. Maybe we'll just put the ladders there if we want to use them, but we won't actually use them because we're almost always going to fly up, right? Staffy, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate you streaking here on us. What are you up to today? Anything fun? Okay, let's do this. Let's make... No, I'm not paying extra. Let's do 30. I doubt I'm going to need 30 of them, but we'll find out. I haven't even moved the chests yet. Literally me just doing all like the specific parts of like, what stairs am I going to use? What railings are we going to have? Like, no, I should really organize the chests and move the things over, but no. We're worried about this. Okay, so if I was to... where would be the best place to put them? I mean, it would make sense to maybe just put it in this piece here and run that down. I'm thinking if I save money to Switch 2 and Pokopia or Pokemon cards. Which one would you prefer more? Switch 2 and Pokopia or Pokemon cards? That could work, right? My main complaint is just the speed that it takes to use a ladder to get up here, right? But am I just going to use this all the time, anytime I do anything anyway, and just fly up and do it like this? Probably. The console, then maybe save up for the console, right? Treat yourself, get something nice. Especially if you're going to play a lot of Pokemon games. I say Pokemon. There are other games on the Switch. Does anyone ever play them? I don't know. Do they? Do they stream them? Probably not. Do I see them, people playing them? Probably. Maybe. I'm sure someone was playing Luigi's Mansion the other day or something along those lines. Yeah, that. Supposed to get your copy of Pokopia yesterday, but delivery got delayed. Interesting. I've been having delivery delays too. It's a thing. Maybe we're all being scammed at this point. I believe this. I do. We're all being scammed. It's despicable work, I tell you. Hateful. Okay. This is going to take me a minute because I want to move these chests over. I want to move them up. I want to get this all done. I want them organized and done nicely. How's the game? You're done with work for today? Oh, good. Game's going well, Mocha. We're very slowly getting through stuff because I'm indecisive, you know me. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna make another chest just so I can dump this stuff real quick. This is where Nintendo's like announces that they're gonna release a new storage chest or something, and I'm just gonna do all of this work again for no reason. Indecisive robot? Honestly, it's me. Indecisive. I could tidy all this up, but I'm being very lazy right now. Actually, I need the green and the reds. Because I'm going to have to dye the blocks when I pick those up in a second. Hi, elf. Oh no, my chest is full. Love that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let me empty these. I can actually just break the boxes so I can be extra lazy. Excuse me. I could just break the boxes. Hi, Ilfa. A long-term goal is finally within arm's reach. Ooh, what kind of goal? Tell me. I'm curious. I need to know all the stuff. I can move a few chests at a time. It's probably easier if I don't. If I just do like one or two, at least I can remember what they were. Like in this case, fence pieces, right? And boxes. I can go replace these upstairs and just move like two at a time. Just so that I'm not overwhelmed and my inventory isn't just bursting at the seams. It would be nice if that's my website being done, because I really need to finish that. Are you working on it? How much do you have left to do? If you're at like a percentage guess. Hey, I'm home now. Can you answer my question? What was the question? Where'd you get a loaf of bread? Was that the question? If that was the question, I might be able to help you. Okay. Chests. Chests. So I think if I was to do... If I do the... If this is the middle block here, if I do all of the signs on the left side facing this middle block, and then on this do all of the right side, so they're all kind of facing towards the middle. I woke up thinking it was Monday. I have no clue where I am or what time it is. What is going on? How? Because I didn't know what was going on. I woke up and I was like, it's Monday. And then I was like, no, it's not Monday. So now I have no idea what's going on. It's because I took yesterday off. And every time I take a day off, I think every day back on is Monday again. It's confusing. On a few pics and texts, but I seem to never be happy. You know what? That's valid too, because sometimes we are our harshest critics, as they say, right? Right, I'm thinking of doing it like this, right? Like that, right? So they'll all be facing towards the... I don't know what I'm going to do with the middle ones now at this point, but like if I was to do it like this, and I was like, this is going to be my fence blocks. I could put all my fence blocks in one spot. Thankfully, the game kind of knows what things are and puts them all together. But I might need more than I already have. There's a Pokemon chat if anyone wants that. Was a thing for the brain bot. I appreciate you. What was the Pokemon? I didn't say what it was. I just went to go grab it. Didn't even check. I guess I could also dye the frames, but I don't think I need to, right? But this is what I'm thinking of doing, right? Oh, I haven't got the thing, but I... See, look, I already screwed that up. See? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I can't even aim at that. Oh, I'm not having any luck, guys. This game hates me. Hates me. Send with the new VIP. Enjoy it. Enjoy. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's out the... Let me spray water everywhere. It's out the way. Look. Cute, right? Where's the swamp room? I hadn't considered doing a swamp room. Maybe I should. Exactly, Ludo. Sick of the same thing. Okay, so we could do like ground pieces, right? I know it says road, but these are like things that go on the ground. And then this one would be stairs and ladders, right? Would make sense. Stairs and ladders would have their own chests. This one being floorings, planks, floorings, walkways, etc. I like how I think that I love how I think that's a ladder and not a fence piece. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's a ladder in that photo. Thank you. I would have confused myself a lot if I didn't fix that. Okay. I'm gonna have to put the signs up. I don't have any on me right now. So like, and then there's like shit like this, like pipes. Like pipes. There was pipes in the game, but there's nothing else like pipes in this game. Glasses, you need them, babes. Who said that? Can you speak up, Sonny? Speak into my good ear. Thank you, Hanky. Please and thank you. Okay. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute, but it's okay. I guess I should dye these too. I made them black because I was like, oh, that'd be nice and elegant. Not with the style. Did Smear Guru go home? Dude. It's the fact that he's like, I can't reach you up there on that level. So instead of me just waiting for you to come back, I'm going to take the elephant. Mocha, I said elephant because of you. I could take the elevator back downstairs all the way where I came from for no reason whatsoever. One more time, you're going to cancel TV. How can you cancel TV? If you're seeing adverts, why are you paying for it? It's my logic anyway. Oh, good, he's still up here. You can stay here, sir. I need you. You have to take the elephant back downstairs, be extra. Honestly, I read elephant and I said elephant. I didn't even mean to. Wait, what pattern do you have? Apparently you got a pattern. Adopts an elephant, apparently. 3 pugs and 1 elephant. Right, because if there wasn't enough noise at home. That's needed, clearly. Clearly. But elephants are cute, though. You don't want to adopt an elephant? Asking me to adopt an elephant. My favorite thing is just how all these adverts that pay to play on whatever we're looking at. Exactly. All the adverts that run, they're like, oh, we spent $3 million to run this advert, so you can donate $15 a month to adopt an elephant. It's like, how about you just use the money you wasted for the advertisement to just do it, instead of asking other people to do it. Interesting. Interesting. Nobody else can take the elephant to go back down. The elephant is currently out of service. Keep your elephants to yourselves. Thank you. I think I might put, like, library books in here. Because it is half a library, isn't it? Half a library. Okay. Tables. I need something that looks like a table so I can tell it's a table from a mile away because I'm blind. That's a table. That works. That's what I was using before. Okay, so if I organize these, look, see? Puts all of the comforts, which is tables and chairs. I'm going to put tables and chairs and beds all in the same chest. Because I can. Because they're all part of the comfort or the relaxation category. Apparently so are fireplaces. So... was that a Pikachu couch? It is a Pikachu couch, yes. So when you examine some of the artifacts in this game, they're human artifacts, but they're usually like gimmick Pokemon items, right? There is a Pikachu couch right here. Pikachu sofa. It's okay, I'm wearing pants. You wear pants. We love wear pants too. What kind of wear pants are you wearing? Hanger is back. Hanger is back. He's here, I guess. Someone let him back in. I don't know who, but someone did. Duck autocorrect. Because you know how many times we say duck in general conversation? Right. I'm always talking about ducks, aren't I? Always. Everyday conversation is about ducks. Okay, I'm gonna grab these ones too, because this is wool pieces and then carpets, so that would make sense to grab those as well. I have a... Oh, actually. I have space in my inventory. I think I grab these as well. I don't think there's that many... I did not want the great flooring, but thank you. You never left, babes. He was in the hangry. Oh, in the hangry. Hangry was in the gym. That's definitely what I said. He was in the hangry. I guess that's what you could call the toilet now, right? The can. The hangry. The shitter. Just call it the hangry. It's rather fitting, actually. Okay, back up again. Was you pooping right now? I assumed that you would be. You're only responding because you're on your phone because you are pooping. Oh, I didn't dye the blocks. Ugh. Thank God for mobile. Assumed you got a better offer somewhere. That's normally how Hungry works. Yes. Hi, Flaming Bear. Hi, welcome in. It was incredible. I'm glad that you like it. I'm indecisive and I'm stressing myself out because I'm trying to organize my chests and my storage and stuff. Because I didn't like the storage that I had, so I'm redoing the storage that I have for the 4th time. But welcome in, hope you're doing well. Are you wearing your clothes because of Team Rocket or Team Rickle? That's a good question, Ilfa. Maybe both. Maybe Team Rocket Rickle. Team Rickle Rocket. Team Rocket Rickle. Maybe all of the above. I like it. I think it's a cute outfit, right? Look at me. Look how happy I am with my little outfit on. Okay. I'm doing storage chest things. Just to... I probably should have just taken up Galaxy Pig's suggestion of just... Don't bother! Just do it somewhere else! You know? Probably should have. Oh, good. I picked up the things. Oh, that's nice. The rest of the... Good! Thankfully. Okay, and then we do the same over here, right? So... Maybe I could do it like that. One on each side, right? Because these ones, because we're past the middle point, they're going to be facing a different direction. Because I want all the signs to be facing back to the middle block. Eh. Like this, right? Eh. Oh, I ran out. That's rude. Thank you. Very rude. Okay, so... what I could do is say like this one here. This one could be wool items. What's a general? I had that one, I guess, is the thing. So anything that can go on a wall, I'm putting here. Do we have any mods in chat that are bit to snooze these upcoming ads? So anything that goes on the wall in here. Let's organize that because that wasn't correct. That goes on a wall. That goes on a wall. These go on the wall. These are posters. The Team Rocket thing goes on the wall too. Okay, this is all wall stuff. Gorgeous. And then this bottom one is going to be carpet stuff. So anything that is like a rug, a carpet, there we go. We'll go in this one. If I was a mod, I would increase the ads. Of course you would. Angry was like, none of you can watch anything. You're welcome. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to have another chest for my lights. And then another one for my foliage, all of my plants and things. Let's say this one here is my lights. If I do... I wouldn't know that's a light from it. Let's do a candle. There we go. Pause ads. Mod states. Mod Ilfa. It's funny because it says that I've got no snoozes left. I think, right? Snooze ads, it's blocked out. Even though the ads have run all stream and I haven't snoozed any. Twitch just hates me. It doesn't let me do things that I want in my streams. Okay, so we're going to put all the lights in one. Like this. I guess the light switch too. Light, 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 light. Okay, I guess we'll put the Ys in there too, even though they're more of a decoration thing. Miss when used to pay bits to watch. They used to pay bits to watch ads. They would give you the bits when the ads played? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Almost 9 months? Ilfa, look at us. Almost 9 months. We're so cute, aren't we? I love that for us. I knew Rick is ready to be born. A new Rick. Yes. I think you meant I knew, as in I'm about to be born. But a new one. That too, yeah. Another one. It'll just show up out of nowhere. I guess I can put the damaged light in there too. That's a Lugia feather. Thank you. Okay, see? That is not what I wanted to... This railing is going to cause me more hassle than it needs to. But cute. Okay, see? We're organizing storage chest things. And they're out the way, which is nice. So I can still use this. Look at that one block up there. For 9 months, you get a plush Rickle. You could. I didn't think about that. Who used this elevator? I used it to get up here. How did it go down? They're multiplying? They are. They're spreading. They're spreading. Also, I guess there is going to be another ad break because we were able to snooze it. Oh, like 5 or 10 or so, and you could opt to watch more. Interesting. Oh, wait. You're saying if you watched the ads, you got the bits. Interesting. I remember there was like a website. I can't remember which one it was. I say website. A browser that if you chose and opted in to watch the ads, because it was an ad blocker, but if you opted in to watch them, you would get paid for them. Did you turn off the auto snooze? I don't think I did. I don't think I had a look at it, Ali, after you mentioned it. I forgot. Time for me to eat, enjoy yourselves. Of course, Ilfa, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please get lots of sleeps. Please take care of yourselves. We are going to raid out in a minute anyway. But if those ads are going to start, they might start. We'll have to hang out for a minute until they're done. But yes, this is the progress that we have so far. Very happy with it. I feel like it's always bloody raining in my town. It's like they suspected that I was doing a European town. Like, here we go. Lugia, you are here. I can't cool you down with this, right? It's only for Hoa. Why are you floating around like that? Are you just hanging out? Are you just hanging out? You can't fly through my buildings. Work. You can't just... The fact that it's going round my building. Oh, are you pooping? Are you pooping? Poop on my head. Poop on my head. Ugh, it hit me. Oh, wait. It did actually hit me on the head. It pushed me out the way. He pooped on my head, guys. The bird pooped on my head. Beautiful. Well, it wasn't. I'm really happy with how this is coming out. I've still got a lot to do because I think I want to add some height to some of these buildings. I'm still missing plant pots from some of them too. But I keep getting distracted by these giant projects that take me a whole day to do. But I think we'll get there eventually. One day, this place might be close to finished. One day this year. I don't know when, but one day. I'm really happy with how this is coming out. I'm really happy with the progress. I really want to move my storage just to the penthouse, and then I can have the 3 floors dedicated to the hotel. Then I can decorate those rooms nicely. It's just generic, but fancy, elegant elevator hotel room. I think that'd be really cute. I think it'd be really adorable. So I definitely want to do that. But we'll get there eventually. It's going to take a while. Like I said, I keep getting distracted. Anyway, tomorrow... Let me save this. Tomorrow is Friday, so we won't be doing Poke tomorrow. We will be doing some Ausflipers. I realized that audio hasn't been on for me this whole stream, this game. I don't know if it was playing through the... Oh, it was playing through the stream. It's fine, I guess. Apparently, I had it mute myself, so I didn't hear the rain or anything, but you guys may have. Love this for you. No, I love this for you, Hangry. I'm excited. I'm enjoying this build. It's coming along nicely. I realized that we spent 2 hours chatting today, so I didn't achieve anything with the storage, but in fairness, we've got the boxes placed. I would just... Don't cross your arms at you, Hangry. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you, Hangry. Get to your naughty corner right now. You can go sit with Ali. Ali's in the naughty corner too. So guys, the ad break's over in 15 seconds. I'm so sorry. I guess I don't have any snoozes left. Yeah, Hangry, you be sweating in the naughty corner. I feel like Rick is about to brag about something. I am. I don't know what it is yet. I'll find something. I'll find some. Oh, I'm bragging about the ad break being finished. And the fact that I didn't catch that Pokemon, that's rude. But we are going to read out in a minute. Tomorrow's Friday, so we'll be doing some Ausflooper. We finished our Organic Challenge. He's reviewed it, so I guess it's now time for us to start the new one, the new challenge. I'm excited for it. I am glad that we're done with the one that we did last. I was okay with it. I wasn't blown away by my entry. I'm just happy it was done. About his new pet elephant, Elma. Yeah. Isn't tomorrow Tuesday? Technically, it is. Yeah, because I woke up thinking it's Monday. So, yeah, it's the whole week has started all over again. We don't get a day off. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I can't hear this song without thinking of the Stewie thing with his little ukulele. Because it really does sound like Stewie singing, and I can't unhear that now. It's just Stewie to me. Okay, let me have a look. Let's see who is on that we can go get some love to. Oh god, no, I don't want to live in the Rick reality. If I drop this, the evil will win. There is a phrase. Ali, I can't remember the phrase. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There is a cute phrase. Evil will win if in Rick's reality. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm scrolling. My goodness. There's always so many people on. Oh. Alt Z is starting, and his starting soon screen is 0, which means he has to start right now when we raid in. Obviously, he has to. He has no choice. Let's go give Z some love. We'll go do that because that means he won't mind if I raid and run because I need to get on the treadmill because I have to get on the treadmill. You never drop the love and hope in my reality. That's what I thought. That's what I hoped because you better not be dropping it because evil will win. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I had a great time. You know what? I enjoy playing games with you guys, I guess. I enjoy playing games with you guys, but I think I enjoy chatting with you guys more. Some of you guys can hold a conversation. Not like hangry, though. Because you, fatty fat, boom, boom. Wow. Dust hangry. Dust. Yeah, it's funny because I know the reference, but yes. You should have dust for dinner. I should have dust for snap. I got the same reference, but I know what show you're talking about. Yes. Good luck getting sweaty. I'm gonna go get sweaty. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be. Oh, my overlay's changed. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I moved my Twitch thing around and I couldn't see what the icons were. Though I was looking for the parachute thing. I was like, that's the raid button, right? The parachute. Yeah. Let's go give Z some love. We love our Z. He's a sweetie. I'm also mod there, so I get to hang out. I haven't raided them in the past 30 days. See? Good excuse. It's perfect, isn't it? He's playing some DBD. He's not showing face. That's despicable. Well, we're going to fix that. Let's go bully him and get him to show face. Let me get the raid message in the chat. Guys, feel free to copy any of the raid messages above. Let me grab one. I love how I set it to be random, so it always posts it in a different order. Sometimes it does the flame one. Sometimes it does the stars. Sometimes it does the stars in a heart, but I made it so it's random. I love making my life easier. Guys, feel free to copy whichever raid message you would like. We are going to go give some love to Z, who is on some DBD. So if you want to hang out with him, you're more than welcome to. He's good company. We love him. I am going to jump on the treadmill. Then I'm going to start working on dinner. I don't know what I'm going to make. Because in my head, it's now Taco Tuesday tomorrow. No, I can't deal with this. It's too much. It's too much for me to cope with. Whatever the day is, I'm just going to eat something and just be happy. I'm just going to be happy. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. The deep black dick. Yeah, that. Wait, is that a dish? Can we order that? Can we have that? A bulba. Yeah, we'll order that. We'll order that right there. That sounds like a very delicious dish. We'll be having that for dinner. I will be back in tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. We'll be doing House Flooper. We will be doing the new challenge. So that will be fun. You guys can help me decide what we're going to do. Oh, the DBD. That's what you meant. Yeah, the DBD. That's definitely what we meant. Guys, I appreciate you. Everyone have an amazing rest of your day. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.